Tessa Productions. Tessa Productions. Tessa Productions. Tessa Productions.
Hey, yo, what's going on, peoples? What's going on, man? Fucking hell, bro. Rapstar's kind of tired today, but I'm still here. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit tired, though. Oh, what's happening, people, man? Are you ready? It's fight fucking week now. We have the press conference coming soon, bro. The biggest fight in the UK. In fact, biggest fight in the world now this weekend. Everybody's still going to be tuned in, bruv. Yes, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. It's press conference day today. Yeah, hopefully it gets a little bit aggy. We get a little bit of back and forth. I hope you guys are ready for the fucking fights, bro. Yeah, if not, I might as well get the fuck out of here. Are you guys fucking hyped up? Or you guys just fucking sitting there waiting for Canelo to come back out of fucking taking care of the kids or what? Come on, bruv. Big fight. Bomax out here. Terence Crawford's coming here. Tyson Fury's coming there. Anthony Joshua's coming there, bruv. All the stars are going to be out. Yeah? Biggest fight in the UK, mate. Eubanks versus Conor Ben. Get the fuck up, you cunts. Wake up, you wankers. Yeah? Only another couple of days and we have another fight. It's the rematch. Let's fucking go. And let me tell you guys, we have some breaking news. In fact, we have multiple breaking news. Which breaking news do you want to hear first? Do you guys know that I spoke to Virgil Ortiz? Hey, yo, who knows that I spoke to Virgil Ortiz today? Does anybody know that I asked Virgil Ortiz certain questions? And Virgil Ortiz told me to wait. Don't go anywhere. I got a secret to tell you. Who knows that I spoke to Virgil Ortiz today? Do you know that I spoke to Virgil Ortiz? Is that the... Yo, do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear me and Virgil Ortiz speaking? Tell me yes or no. I want to see 10 people say yes, and I'll play it for you. Let me know if you want to hear me and Virgil Ortiz chopping it up. It was only for 3 minutes because I could only call him for 3 minutes. Yeah? And in those 3 minutes, bruv, you had to just ask a couple of questions and I needed to chop it up with him. Let me know in the chat if you want to hear that or we go to the next breaking news. All right, let's go to Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Yeah? You want to hear about Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, or you want to listen to the questions that I asked Virgil Ortiz? Let me know in the chat, bro, and give me a minute. Yeah? And stop fucking up the fucking show, bro, and being a snitch. Let me talk to the people. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna see what people are saying. All right, they want to hear Virgil's questions. Yeah, let's not worry about the people trying to fuck up the game. Yeah? Let me show you guys what I asked Virgil Ortiz. Let me show you what I told Virgil Ortiz. Let me find it.
Still work. Hey, yo, this is WRAPSTAR Boxing Knowledge, a.k.a. Rap Montana. I'm a UK podcast. The term still works. Hey, yo, this is WRAPSTAR Boxing Knowledge, a.k.a. Rap Montana. I'm a UK podcast.
Hold on, Chip. Give me one second. Just hang on 1 second. Hold on, Greg.
Slide that down and put that do not disturb real quick. And shout out to everybody in UK, man. Yeah, what time is it? It's like 4 in the morning over there, bro. It's like 4 in the morning.
Damn. Come on,
you're right.
Hold on, my phone UK. Yo, you got this shit going crazy right now.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's good, brother? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. So we got the champion in the house, Virgil Ortiz, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you alright? All right, man. Yeah, so yeah, Virgil, and we're big fans out here in England. And I know the big fight's coming up with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. I want to know your prediction on that fight, bro.
Bro, it was so close the first time around, man, and it was a great fight, man. It was a great fight. I just I'm gonna pull for Ben on this one. I'm gonna pull for Ben on this one. He already lost and he wants revenge, so I think I'm gonna pull for him.
Hey, would you like to have a future fight with somebody like Conor Benn in the future in England or something like that?
I think that would be a great fight. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Ben, and I think that I mean, if we were to fight in London or you know somewhere in the UK, that'd be awesome. If I'm being honest, I like the people out there. Everyone was so nice on their way, and I know you guys are big boxing fans.
Yeah, for sure, Cham. I've got another question, Cham. Turkey Al-Sheikh went on online one day and said that nobody wants to fight this Russian backroom. He even insinuated that people like Boots and Virgil, they're not really looking to fight backroom. What do you think about that fighter? And is that a fighter that you would like to fight? Because it seems like a lot of people are ducking him. What do you think about them statements?
I don't. When he said no.
Hey, yo, so let me tell you what, if you can't hear it properly. So the first question of Virgil Ortiz was that who does he think that's going to win out of Conor Benn and Chris Eubank? And he said, I'm going with Conor Benn. He goes, I think Conor Benn's going to do it this time. He goes, Conor Benn was close, and I'm backing Conor Benn, right? That's what Virgil Ortiz is going with Conor Benn on Saturday. Now, the second question I asked him is that people are saying, Turkey Al-Sheikh is saying, yeah, that people are ducking Backroom. And are you ducking Backroom? You understand? I'm asking him a straightforward question, bro. Are you guys ducking Backroom? Because everybody was going over there being nice. I had to just be real, bro. That people are saying that you're ducking Backroom. Now listen to what he says about Backroom, okay? This is Rap Montana, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, and Virgil Ortiz mixing it up, yeah? This is Rapstar and Virgil Ortiz mixing it up. And let me tell you what, he told me not to go. He said, oh, don't go nowhere. I want to tell you a secret, yeah? He told me not to go anywhere, and he said, wait, I'm going to tell you a secret. So we'll get to that in a minute. Now smash the fucking like, bro.
That I don't. When he said nobody, I'm pretty sure he has made people
like to fight because it seems like he even insinuated that people like Zeus and Virgil, they're not really looking. Turkey Al Sheikh went on online one day.
awesome, if I'm being honest. I like the people out there. Everyone was so nice when I went. And I know you guys are big boxing fans.
Yeah, for sure, Cham. Now, I've got another question, Cham. Turkey Al Sheikh went on online one day and said that nobody wants to fight this Russian Backroom. He even insinuated that people like Zeus and Virgil, they're not really looking to fight Backroom. What do you think about that fighter? And is that a fighter that you would like to fight? Because it seems like a lot of people are ducking him. What do you think about them statements?
I don't.
Why you mean And you see how Virgil said And you see how Virgil said I said, are you ducking Backroom, bruv? Nicely. I asked him nicely, and he went but then he's going to tell you what's going on. Now listen.
When he said nobody, I'm pretty sure he has made people like that they've already offered, because I told Turkey myself I would like to fight him and to see if we could happen or not. And he was actually.
Hey, yo, Virgil telling Rapstar that he told Turkey himself that he would like to fight him. Now, you guys believe that? Let me know in the chat. Is Virgil telling the truth to Rapstar, or is he capping? That he said that he told Turkey he would like to fight Backroom. Let me know in the chat, bro. Is it truth or is it cap? And we carry on. And let me get a drink. Is Virgil telling the truth? Let me know. Is he telling the fucking truth? Answer the question, bro. Huh? He said he asking Turkey, bro. Stop the cap. Is Virgil telling the truth, bro? All right, so let's carry on, yeah? Shall we carry on? Or shall we go straight to Jack? Hey, yo, this is Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, a.k.a. Rap Montana, talking to Virgil Ortiz. If you just came in the chat, smash the like. This is Rapstar and Virgil Ortiz chopping it up. We're going to just start it again. And it's me and Virgil Ortiz. I'm asking him certain questions. Yeah, smash the like. All right, we're going to go back. I'm going to ask Virgil Ortiz who wins out of Conor Benn and Chris Eubank, and then I'm going to play the rest of it.
What got the third still work?
Hey, yo, this is Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, a.k.a. Rap Montana. I'm a UK podcast.
Hold on, Chip. Give me one second. Just hang on 1 second. Hold on, Greg.
Slide that down to the head that do not disturb real quick. And shout out to everybody in UK, man. Yeah, what time is it? It's like 4 in the morning over there, bro. It's like 4 in the morning.
Damn. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on, my phone UK. Yo, you got this shit going crazy right now.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's good, brother? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. So we got the champ in the house, Virgil Ortiz, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
All right, man. Yeah, so yeah, Virgil, and we're big fans out here in England. And I know the big fight's coming up with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. I want to know your prediction on that fight, bro.
Bro, it was so close the first time around, man, and it was a great fight, man. It was a great fight. I just I'm gonna pull for Ben on this one. I'm gonna pull for Ben on this one. He already lost and he wants revenge, so I think I'm gonna pull for him.
Hey, would you like to have a future fight with somebody like Conor Ben in the future in England or something like that?
I think that would be a great fight. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Ben, and I think that I mean, if we were to fight London or you know somewhere in the UK, that'd be awesome. If I'm being honest, I like the people out there. Everyone was so nice on the way, and I know you guys are big boxing fans.
Yeah, for sure, Chan. I've got another question, Chan. Turkey Al-Sheikh went on online one day and said that nobody wants to fight this Russian backroom. He even insinuated that people like Boots and Virgil, they're not really looking to fight backroom. What do you think about that fighter? And is that a fighter that you would like to fight? Because it seems like a lot of people are ducking him. What do you think about them statements?
I don't. When he said nobody, I'm pretty sure he has meant people like that they've already offered. Because I told Turkey myself I would like to fight him and to see if we could happen or not. And he was actually kind of pessimistic about the idea happening because I don't know, but I've asked him myself if I would like to fight him. That I would.
Okay. And yeah, just another thing as well, bro. What is your 2 fights or 3 fights, if you could lay it out in boxing today, what would be your 3 fights that you would like to fight, champ, yourself?
I would say
6 years and a half.
I would say Ennis.
Yo, so let me just let everybody know, yeah? This is me speaking on Jamel Herring's live, and I'm there speaking of Virgil Ortiz. Now, remember this. I can't just go and I got to be a decent geezer, yeah? I'm going on Jamel's show. I just can't go all guns blazing, you know what I mean? Yeah? I went after Blue Blood. Blue Blood was asking nice questions, bro. I'm asking that the man is ducking backroom. I'm trying to be a bit real about it, that people are saying you're ducking backroom. Now watch what I said to him afterwards as well about Boots. Yeah? Yeah? Ain't nobody cheerleading your boyfriend Virgil Ortiz, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm here asking the same questions like I'm talking to you right now. It's just not my channel, yeah? I couldn't go all in, could I? I couldn't just get Virgil to start speaking to him in a way like I fucking owned the channel. So just listen and listen how I told him that the fans are thinking that I even told him afterwards that he got to fight Boots Ennis. Otherwise, he's ducking. Now watch. Now wait.
What would be your 3 fights that you would like to fight, champ, yourself?
I would say
6 years and a half.
I would say Ennis. I would say Spence, dream fight, and then I would say Fundora.
What about another man from Texas, Jamel Charlo? Jamel.
For me, he's irrelevant, man. He really is.
All right, Corey. Appreciate your time.
He was the ex-undisputed champion, though, wasn't it? He was the ex-undisputed single champion. Really, though, wasn't it?
He was.
Okay, all right, champ. Yo, nice catching up with you. And I'm looking forward to your next fight, bro. Everybody's wanting Boots. The whole boxing fans are talking about Boots. Hopefully you and Boots can make it happen. Boots, people think that, you know, that you guys are ducking the fight now. I know that you wanted the fight before and they didn't want to fight you. So hopefully we can hash this out because, Virgil, that's the fight that a lot of fans are waiting for, bro.
Thank you. Hey.
Now look, watch this, yeah? He tells me not to go anywhere. He goes, he's going to tell me a secret, right? Now, you know, people which are irrelevant and they've got no consistency, they got no substance, yeah? They can sit here and say, I was polite, I was this, I was that. I was asking a question man to man. I'm not going to go there and disrespect Virgil Ortiz to get you fans to get excited. That's not how you go over there and chop it up with Virgil Ortiz, yeah? And I asked him straight and blunt questions. You can go watch anybody else. Yeah. They were just speaking about him and this and that. I asked him straightforward questions, bro. Yeah. It's not my channel. It's Jamel Herring's channel. You understand? So I can't just go over there and be disrespectful. That's fucking childish. That's for immature fucking fan base. Yeah. This is me and Virgil chopping it up, just fucking speaking. Normal fucking talk. Now listen to the rest of it. He tells me, yeah, Crypto. Yeah. You understand? Yo, listen to this, Stephen. Now, when the interview's over, yeah? Yeah? When the interview's over, yeah? He tells me, yo, Carl, he tells me, oh, don't go anywhere. I'm going to tell you a secret. Now, do you want to hear the secret he told me? And I know that some of you know, but don't say nothing. He said to me, hey, yo, Rap, don't go nowhere. I'm going to tell you a secret. Yeah? Now listen to this guy. He basically said that the next man ducked him twice. Ladies and gentlemen, before I left, he said, Rap, he said, I'm going to tell you a secret. And he said that next man ducked him twice. Listen to this, bro.
Jamel said no to me twice. But secret real quick before you leave.
Okay.
Secret real quick before.
Virgil, that's the fight that a lot of fans are waiting for, bro.
Thank you. And I'll let you in on the secret real quick before you leave.
Okay.
Hey, yo, I'll let you into a secret before you leave. You listening? That's what he told me. I'll let you into a secret before you leave.
Jamel said no to me twice for this fight.
All right, brother. Wait.
You hear what he said? Jamel Charlo ducked Virgil Ortiz twice. He said, let me let you into something before you leave. Jamel Charlo ducked Virgil Ortiz on 2 occasions already. And he said, I'm telling you now, put that out there. Yeah? So he goes, Jamel Charlo's doing a lot of talking, but he ducked me twice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that little back and forth between WRAPSTAR and Virgil Ortiz. I know only the haters would want me to go and mess it up so that you guys don't get good content. Let me know if you enjoyed that little bit of back and forth between me and Virgil Ortiz. And that was, look, they only gave everybody 2 minutes. I took nearly 4 minutes. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed that, bro. I did that for you guys, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Yo, but did you see how Virgil Ortiz told me, hey, don't go anywhere. I want to let you into a secret. Hey, yo. Virgil Ortiz said, don't go anywhere. Yeah. Hey, look, sometimes, guys, you have to understand, I have to be a fucking corporate. I have to be smart. Yeah. I'm not really a disrespectful guy like that, bro. I don't know why these fans, they want me to go over there and disturb fucking people. That's not how you become a fucking boxing content creator. That's not how you do media. Yeah. You got to have some kind of substance where a man will actually have a good conversation with you. Yeah. Virgil Ortiz was enjoying chopping it up with me and him. You understand? He wasn't offended. He knew that I had some questions for him. And that's how you fucking just roll. For everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Go suck cock. You know? For everybody else, just go suck cock, yeah? Everybody wants people to just go there and be fucking, you know, erupt situations or be disrespectful. That's not how it works, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, we have a lot of immature fucking fan base out here in the in the YTBC, you know what I mean? Now, what you heard there with Virgil Ortiz, yeah, is that his first fight that he wants to fight, yeah? His first fight that he wants to fight, bruv. Yeah, thanks, Crypto. Yeah? His first fight that he wants to fight is Boots Ennis. That's what he told me. He said to me, I want to fight Boots first. That's what Virgil Ortiz said. If I can get that fight done, I'll take Boots first. You guys heard it. So I can't exactly call any man a duck if the man's telling me that I want to fight Boots Ennis first. I mean, you heard it from his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he said, of course, I do want to fight Errol Spence later on, but I'm not looking to fight Errol right now. You get what I'm saying? And he wants to fight Fundora. Yeah? He wants to fight Fundora. That's the 3 fights he's got in his head. Right? Now, Virgil Ortiz was saying, look, my manager, their manager, my promoter, their promoter, it's a business. Of course, there's going to be things that need to be hashed out. And if everything is not in certain place, then the fight might not happen. But he goes, I do want to fight Boots, but you got to let the teams do their business, right? If the teams cannot come to a conclusion, then the fighters are going to move on to the next fight. Because one thing I do believe, that Virgil Ortiz and Boots, they're not scared about fighting each other, bro. It's the business that needs to make sense. Virgil is not bothered about who he fights. He just needs to make it make sense. Boots Ennis, he got to make that fight. At some point, he has to fight. So the fighters will fight, but the teams and the business need to make it work. You understand what I'm saying? Smash the like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you this. At the end of the day, when 2 fighters want to fight and the money's on the table, yeah, and things can be hashed out and you're definitely ready for the fight, no matter what, you can just look at Brian Norman and Devin Haney. Both guys wanted the fight. Both guys said yes. There was no hesitation. Nobody was trying to stall the situation. Nobody was trying to get out the contract. Nobody was trying to go back and forth overboard. And the fight happened. Yeah? When one party is not playing or not being a team player, like what happened between Devin Haney and Teofimo, and then Teofimo decided to fuck around and decided to not participate in the contract, then you know fights will break down. You get what I mean? So it's all about if the fight makes sense, the money makes sense, and both teams can make it happen, and that's it. Just make it happen. Yeah? Because let me tell you, even when promoters say, oh, well, take this fight later, take that later, it really is down to the fighter and his team and his management and his father to say, nah, we're going to fight now. You get it? So it has to be a joint adventure. Everybody got to be on board. But anyway, moving on, we got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, breaking news. Now we know that Tank Davis could not make the fight due to his personal dilemmas and domestics and court problems and police issues. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul is going down. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul in December, right here in Netflix. It's going down, bro. How the fuck did Jake Paul want to fight AJ? Either Jake Paul wants to go in an ambulance, he wants to go on a stretcher, or he wants to get fucked up so bad. Because no matter how much AJ is fucking shot, that is a big risk going from Tank Davis to Anthony Joshua, bro. That's mad. Hey, let me tell you guys about this one as well, bros. Yeah, I promise you this. Yeah, is that you got to recognize this, bro. Either there's something in this contract where Jake Paul feels comfortable to fight Anthony Joshua, yeah, that there must be something that when you fight Jake Paul, you know what NDA is, isn't it? Non-disclosure agreement. NDA. I have been in this NDA process in my life before, and trust me, that is a very quiet, private process. Okay? Whatever contract has happened, I have seen an NDA contract myself in life, and I know that both parties, attorneys, and anybody else, nobody can say a word who was involved in that NDA. Now, I don't know what's in Jake Paul's contract for him to fight Anthony Joshua, bro. What is on that script? Because him to go to fucking Jake Paul, to go to Tank Davis, to AJ, you gotta have some balls. And I'm not saying that the white boy don't have no balls. He has balls, but balls of steel. How the fuck is he going from losing to Tommy Fury? This fucking cunt can't even beat a Tommy Fury. How the fuck is he fighting at Anthony Joshua, bro? Somebody explain that to me, please. I need to know. Somebody fucking tell me, bruv. How the fuck does he go from that all the way to AJ? Man, AJ don't play with these fake boxing fights. I don't know, man, but don't you think Jake Paul's got a lot of balls to do that, regardless of anything else? A man that you saw lose to a boxer like Tommy Fury is fighting at Anthony Joshua. You have to respect that no matter how, unless it's totally, is this scripted? Is it a WWE script? Is something going on in that contract that we don't know about? Because something ain't clicking in my head, bruv, that this man gonna go fight AJ. Please tell me how he doing that. I mean, he can be taking steroids. He can be taking something, Carl. But there's no way a man can go from Tank Davis here, especially a guy like Jake, and fight Anthony Joshua unless he's not worried about his health. Yeah? You're taking those blows from AJ, bro. A man like Jake Paul, you saw what happened with him with the real boxer in Tommy Fury. It just, I don't know, where's he getting these balls from? Where does he get his big balls that he want to fight Anthony Joshua? Somebody told me that. Somebody let me know where he gets those big balls from, bro. You know what I mean? He gets that. I don't know, man. That's just weird, bro, for me. It just sounds fucking weird. But yo, smash the like, bro. Smash the like. You know? But look, at the end of the day, man. Hey, yo, you know what, though? I wish this fight happens either way. It's about time Jake Paul gets his ass busted. Yeah? It's about time that Jake Paul really takes a fucking beating for taking the piss out of boxing sometimes, bro. How's he going against AJ, bro? They have scripted fights. So now pound for pound thinks those fights are fixed. They pound for pound saying it's fixed. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Smash the like. I want to hear from you, Carl. What do you mean it's scripted, bro? You're trying to say it's fixed. Well, let me hear from you now then. I'm going to send the link, bro. How the fuck is it fixed like that, bro? Let me know. How the fuck is these fights fixed and scripted like that, bro? You know you're going in the ring, you're taking a risk. You got to take a punch and give a punch. Yeah? You got to give a punch and take a punch. I can't wait for season 2 Netflix boxing show. Jake Paul's very serious about his boxing. Yeah, Jake Paul's as serious about his boxing as I am, as WRAPSTAR is about MMA. So I get what you mean, mate. Let me out China, Carl.
What's going on, bravo? Are you rap?
Did you like that little
good
me
call,
chopping it up?
Hey,
Do you see like me chopping
was
it up
fucking-
nice and cool with your boy Virgil?
that was beautiful, mate. And I think you're going to go on there and talk like a fucking cockhead. They'll beat you straight away. Sort
Come
of
on,
a
man. Virgil's
fuckwit do
a
they take
fighter
you for?
coming up. Virgil's one of the best. I gotta go in there and give him some credit and give him some good questions. I can't just go in there and be disrespectful like these fucking amateur stupid pricks are out there on the YouTube. They want us to go there and just be disrespectful. That's for childish people.
Well, you can't go in there like Mirage and go, duh, 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 fuck, I forgot my question.
Mm. No, I hear
No,
you, bro. But
that
what
was
do you
a
think
good
about
question.
what Virgil said to me, though? Virgil said to me that Jamel Charlo, yeah? You heard what Virgil, yo, you guys, did you guys hear Virgil say, hey, yo, don't go nowhere. I want to tell you a secret. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was good.
Yo,
That was
the
good.
channel
Hey, you know
told
what,
the, yo, the channel told him 2 minutes ago, okay, the man from UK. I carried on.
Yep.
I didn't even listen to the channel. Jamel Herring just thought, who the fuck is this? Yeah. I just went over there. I said, let me speak to Virgil Ortiz, man. And then they said after 2 minutes, yo, all right, Rapstar, thank you. I said, nah, carrying on, bro. I just carried on with the next question. But I like the way Virgil said to me, hey, don't go nowhere. I want to tell you a secret.
Oh, Charlo. I never knew that one, bro. I never knew Charlo ducked him twice.
Yeah, so Virgil told me, yeah, don't go nowhere. I want to tell you a secret, Rap. And he goes to me, Jamel Charlo ducked me twice.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
He
Little
said
old
on
Virgil.
2 occasions that he was ready to fight Charlo, and Charlo decided to not want to fight. He didn't want to obligate to the deal. Or no, didn't even want to fucking negotiate the deal.
That's crazy.
Wow. He said Charlo ducked him twice. And then he goes, you heard what he said, right? That he's rooting for Conor Benn to win this fight on Saturday.
Yeah, look, I am too, Rap. To be honest, I like both the guys. I think the first fight they had a fucking epic battle. I just don't know if the second one can live up to the hype, man. Because fuck, they took some damage. They both did. I just don't know if they can have another banger like they did, bro. It's probably detrimental to their fucking health. But if they do, man, props to the guys. But I'd like to see fucking Ben win one so we have a fucking trilogy. Fuck it. Why not?
No, I
But
hear what you're saying.
hey,
I hear.
how's Virgil when you asked him straight up? You said, right, can you give me a list of 3 guys that you'd like to fight? What
I
was the
told him,
first
didn't I?
fucking guy? What was the first fucking guy's name that he said?
He said Boots Ennis.
There you fucking go.
I
There
mean,
you fucking.
but at the end of the day, right? Like Virgil said himself, like I explained earlier, he goes, look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that just need to be happy. And if everybody's happy, both sides, the fight would happen. Simple as that. Right? So it's a business that needs to make sense at the end of the day. It's not Virgil Ortiz, not Boots. They just got to come to compromisation and make it work. Now, the main thing is, though, what I got from Virgil Ortiz is, though, I kind of sense, he's more interested in Fundora because Fundora's got the belt, yeah. But I did hear him that a lot of people put him off on Errol Spence today. While he was talking, a lot of people were saying like they were kind of downplaying the Spence fight. So he said, look, it's a big fight. I like to entertain it, but I'm not really looking to go for Spence right now anyway. You know what I mean? He said, my first fight that I really want is Boots. Now, whether it happens or not is another thing.
Hey, like you said, bro, the business, that's where the business talks and bullshit walks. Anyone who's been around this sport long enough knows the business.
Well, I think not many people were going on there grilling him. That's not the way you go and conduct an interview on Jamel Herring's channel. You understand? They
Only
weren't
a
grilling him
cockhead.
like that. Oh, you're ducking and this and that. But I did say to him, didn't I? I said to him that this backroom guy, we're hearing that you guys are ducking him. He said, I'm not ducking him. He said, I already showed interest to Turkey that I will fight him. But I kind of let him know that not everybody's lining up to fight him.
Yep.
And he was like, look, I will fight him. But I spoke to Turkey, but Turkey didn't want to carry on with it. Now, I feel that he had to tell me that because he knows we know. that a lot of people ain't talking about this, and he's a champion as well. So he said he's not looking to avoid him. So obviously, I let Virgil know that people are talking about this guy for you guys to fight him. So anyway, at the end, I even told him that, you know, fans are really thinking that this is the fight for you and Boots. So try and do your best, Virgil, to make it happen. That's all I could say, Connor.
You did a good job, Rap.
Well, obviously, some people don't think so, Brim. They wanted me to antagonize him.
Rap, you know that they don't know no better. They wouldn't go up on there and do what you did. If I wish I'd have known you was on there, because I would have stayed and listened, because I asked them questions too. You know,
Yeah,
mine
me
was more
too. I didn't
pertaining.
even know he was on there.
Yeah, because you know that's actually Norb's show and Jamel's co-host. Norbs used to be in battle rap, so I've known Norbs for years, from my days in battle rap and his days in battle rap. But yeah, you asked the right
even you know
question.
what, Brim, though, Brim, I never heard you on there, but even if you look at Blue Bloods, Greg Hackett, Boots's camp, they all spoke to Virgil way polite and nicely because they respect him, Brim. I
Yeah,
think
you
a
gotta
lot of
treat them
these
with
people,
respect.
even though they want Boots to win, they still respect Virgil as an athlete. You know what I mean?
Rap, even if you
Nah,
think
they
he
talk
capped,
hella shit about him behind his back. That's why he
No,
said,
but
you
that
guys.
wasn't what this channel was about.
No,
This
no, I'm
yeah.
channel
saying you
was
said
not,
that
nobody
Boots'
was shitting
team.
on him behind his
No, I'm
back on
telling
this
you,
channel.
Boots' team's been talking hella shit.
Yeah.
That dude, Greg Hackett's on there talking hella shit about
Yeah,
Virgil.
but
That's why he told. Well, let me finish. That's why he told Boots, "No, you started that shit." And Boots was like, "Oh,
anyway,
well,
but
forget
this
about that."
particular live, it wasn't nobody was like
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
trying
no
to make
Rob Rock shit.
Virgil look
well,
bad.
yeah, but they kept trying to ask him, what about Boots? And he told you that motherfucker turned it down 2 times. He told you that the fight with Lima was supposed to be Virgil, and he told you guys that.
Yeah,
And you
but
still kept
that's
trying
not
to
the
ask the
point. The
question.
point is what
That is
people
the
really
point.
wanted to know, Frank. And you
And
know,
he told,
people are
and
not
that's the
stupid,
point.
Frank. What
No, but
people want to know today is that you squared off it with him in the ring. Are you
right.
making the full interest to make the fight with him now, or are you going with what your dad said and what your team is saying? And that's why he had to rectify and explain that what his team is talking about is not what he's talking about now.
Well, he's saying he's gonna go with whatever Oscar wants. He said he's loyal to Golden Boy.
Yeah.
But you have to understand what he said is that he's willing to fight Boots next. But what he did say is that that fight was supposed to happen. So what is he supposed to do? You're not gonna sit and wait a guy that keeps jerking you around. That's just not smart.
Yeah, but the thing is, we got to be fair about this. That when that fight was dead, we're talking about now. We know that Boots and his team is ready now.
You don't know that.
But we know that Eddie Hearn and Boots are more than happy
You don't know,
to push
is there
that.
a real offer? See, that's the difference.
Yeah, but the
Is there
difference
a,
is that offer will only come on the table when both parties are agreeing to a provisional deal,
what do you,
and
well,
then they
that's what
can
I'm
bring the
saying.
money to the table.
But that, okay. But my point is that when an actual legit money offer, contract, however you want to paint it, was on the table, that motherfucker turned it down 2 times. And not only did he turn it down 2 times, he begged
Yeah, but
for 2 tune-ups.
you seem very harsh about Boots.
Because because
I
people
mean,
are
we
saying
as
that.
boxing fans, we like both of them.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
you know
don't
what?
think you
Frank
can
got a
like a
point
guy
though.
that is a known factual. It's just like being a rat in the street. You got paperwork. It is paperwork. There's Turkey saying Boots gave his word and then changed his mind.
Well, you know, where we are today with this is in a different demographics to what it was then. We know this man's at 154. We know this is the big fight.
Okay, that's the
So
point though.
we just feel that I just
Rap.
think that you
Let
can't
me
blame the
okay.
fans.
I
You
think you
can't
can.
blame the
I think you
fans.
can.
You can't blame the fans for pursuing whatever's that's taking place now. You understand?
What blame the fans for what? We
You
can't
can't
blame
blame
the
the
fans.
fans that
For
want to
asking the
see this
question
fight
about
now.
us wanting to see the fight
But
and
if
getting
they
their
knew the
viewpoint,
facts, then
Frank.
they wouldn't have to ask. That's why Virgil said those
Everybody
people
knows
are.
the facts. Everybody and their
You're
auntie
No,
and
still
their
they.
gonna
granny who
ask
don't even know
you're
about
Let
still
me
boxing
gonna ask
know
that
explain.
about
question
these
though.
things.
Okay, you guys spoke to Virgil. I didn't. But what Virgil said, he said, "You motherfuckers are stupid if you
He
keep
didn't say
asking
you
that question."
motherfuckers.
Yes,
He
he
never
did. He
even
said, "You
swore.
people are
No,
stupid."
no, yeah, you didn't hear that. He said that because that was early in the show. He did say
Yeah,
a lot because there was
because
some
the
people in the
people that
chat saying dumb shit though. But there were some
exactly
people in
the
the chat
people
saying
that
dumb
saying
shit.
he's a duck, I would say the same thing. You people are stupid because you don't know the facts. And the
Yeah,
facts is that Jerron N is begged for 2 tune-ups.
But
With
look, that's going to happen or not. Frank, I understand the frustration for Virgil fans. Like you're a big Virgil fan, so that's why you're frustrated,
I'm actually,
right?
I'm not. I'm just saying
But you sound
you can't.
frustrated,
Hold
No,
up, rap,
because it's frustrating when people get the facts twisted. They don't
right?
acknowledge the facts
But
of the
now
matter.
I
rap.
understand Virgil or people saying, "Well, this is asking him the question all the time." He's gonna
No,
get asked the question all the time.
but hey,
The
rap, but
the
rap, rap.
situation is it happens all the time to any athlete at that stage. But what we do know is that Virgil understands that this is where we are with this. So he also himself realizes he has to answer certain things about Boots now.
Yeah, and he
Yeah, but
told you guys
rap.
he's gonna fight. He would fight him next. He's still willing to fight him next. He never said he's not gonna fight him.
So what you take from that, Brim? You
Hey,
were
you
there
know what? I
before.
understand exactly what Frank is saying right now. Because what it is there's a narrative that's already kind of being created for Virgil in regard to calling him a duck to boots. And again, when he first said dispense, I was a little taken aback, and that's why I kind of asked him those questions myself. So what I'm getting from this is the fight is still potentially on the table. But where I'm at with Frank, where I'm in agreement with Frank, how the fuck you already signed your half of a deal when you don't have a deal made? So how the fuck you gonna sign off on a deal with no deal made?
Yeah.
That's what don't make sense to me. How you gonna sign off on a fight and you haven't even negotiated with the other side
Yeah.
to do this fight when it was already negotiated previously? You went a
But
different
didn't Eddie
direction.
Hearn explain to you that him, Oscar De La Hoya, and Golden Boy's president, right? They all sat in the room. They explained, okay, if we get to these terms, are both parties happy? He said yes. So he took his terms. What he sat down with Golden Boy, and Boots said, okay, I'm happy with this now. Let's fight. Now they said we're waiting for Oscar De La Hoya now to present what we discussed to Virgil.
Okay. Now
I can
with that
play it for
noted
you.
rap.
He said it already twice today.
Okay, so now with that noted rap, and this is where my viewpoint for Verge to push his pops, Rick and Oscar, because they're going to. This is why I personally feel that the moves that they're making on behalf of Virgil, this is not Virgil's doing, but a part of the reason why Golden Boy is moving this way is because you take away Ryan and Virgil's their only big time guy. So I personally think I ain't saying they're risk averse, but they're going to navigate to where the situation is either going to be favorably or put them in a better position before going in that direction. And I think Virgil needs to put a little heat on his team because the question that I asked him was about the fact that you should have already been a champion or fighting for a champion. You would agree. And he said, yeah. And I told him, and I said, the issue is that you've been this interim champion for over a year and your team has not pushed Fandor for the fight. I've not heard Oscar mention the name one time, and I'm not expecting him to throw Oscar under the bus in any capacity. But it is a legitimate question that why they ain't pushing it when
Well,
Xander.
it's just gonna look like this, right? And let's be honest about it, yeah. If both teams don't come to a consistency in this negotiation in order to reach to where they need to really be, but if the other team wants to now go back and negotiate, and Boots is happy with what they negotiated already, then that now takes it to another place, right? We just know that from what I'm hearing, that team and that team sat down and say we can come to this, we're happy, then we'll do the fight. Now, yeah, who the fuck is this Ching Chang Walla, bro? Hold
Oh
up.
no, 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 no,
No,
something
I
like
gotta
that,
take
big
you
boy.
out of
No,
it
I
then,
just
bro.
want to have a
We're gonna take you
conversation
out of
with.
it. You're trolling. You
No,
won't
no, I'm
last
not.
there more than
No,
5 seconds.
I've not even said anything. You said I'm
You're not
trolling.
gonna
I'm not
last
even.
there more than 5 seconds unless you wake up,
Okay,
you
so
can't.
how have I trolled today?
All right, so why don't you be quiet and try and talk about boxing?
But I was trolling, but
Look, I'm gonna straighten you up. If you want to keep coming here, you won't last
listen,
more than 20
motherfucker, you
seconds.
can't even straighten Iron Bird, motherfucker.
All right, so
Hey,
listen, you Ching Chang Walla. Hold up. Now, the main thing is here, yeah. If this fight don't happen, Brim and Frank, we can't blame for fights to carry on. So if Boots fights Josh Kelly, that's a fight that he's got to stay busy. If Virgil now needs to make a fight at 154 and he can't get nobody else and he has to fight a Tim Tszyu right now, that's the kind of shit that might happen.
That's what I was thinking today, and that's what I was thinking.
Hey, yo, bro, this guy can't even talk a word of
I don't
fucking
want to
English.
see
Come out.
Tim
You're
Tszyu
out of it, bro.
versus what's his
I
name?
gave you a fucking chance, you cunt, to fucking redeem yourself and get out your troll mode and come here and speak some boxing. But you still speaking some dumb shit, so stay in the back. Go on, mate.
I was just thinking I don't want to see Virgil versus Tim Tszyu like you just said.
I mean, that's what might happen though, because we might not get these fights. Might not happen due to certain, like the agreement and the contracts.
I mean, but yeah, that's really despairing. Like in terms of thinking.
I mean, you people got to stay busy, ain't they? They got to stay working.
True. But I also,
everybody's got to be active. No, Xander Zayas is going to fight Virgil. So Fandora's not going to fight Virgil.
Like having discussions about like fighters and what they said when, because part of me is like, all the fighters when they give interviews are probably not telling the truth or leaving out something or lying about something else, or like, and that's not just one fighter, that's every fighter in like every single interview. So like I don't ever like when it comes to like what they said and things like that, like I don't know if I ever really believe 100% of everything everyone says.
Well, nobody believes everybody 100% most of the time anyway. The main thing I will say this Virgil Ortiz of me speaking to Virgil today. I feel that, and I don't know about you guys, Brim. Did you feel that he felt the pressure that he had to recognize that Boots should be next?
That Boots should be what?
That when I spoke to Virgil today, I saw that Virgil, a lot of people were asking him the same question like Frank was saying. Is that, oh, is it going to be Boots? Is it going to be Boots? And I feel that he had to say, yeah, Boots is going to be next to satisfy everybody in the channel and the fans for sure.
Maybe I didn't really.
No, I don't think.
I didn't see the thing, so I can't comment.
Rap, I don't think he felt the pressure because, like he told you, he knows what did. He said yes. He knows it's not his fault.
Why is he saying himself, Frank? Boots has to be next for me then.
No, if you asked him, like you asked me, what fight do you want?
Boots is next for me. I want to fight.
He said that's the fight he would want, but he has to explore other options because he was turned down twice.
But he also is saying continuously, Boots is the fight that I want next.
Yes, but he said he has to consult with his team because. But
don't you think they put pressure on him for him to say that all the time now?
No, it's just what I said. He understands that he said yes. It's just like if you know something, the truth in your heart, that look, I said yes and that guy said no, so I'm gonna be smart going forward.
No, but he said that Boots said he wants to fight him now. So he goes, yeah, I want to fight him too. Now, to me, I feel that he didn't want to say, well, I want to fight Errol Spence next, because I think he got the vibe that a lot of people don't want that next. So he kind of understood we'll do Spence later, right? Because I feel that that's why he was saying I'll fight Boots next if I can. And if not, then I'll have to fight Fundora if I can. But Fundora fight ain't going to happen for him for a bit. As you know, Fundora's lined up to do his own thing. So,
well, I mean, look, all you have to do is look at fighters' track history, right? If he fought Bokachuk, he fought Madrimov, who arguably drew or beat Crawford. If he, he just fought Lubin, while that guy's fighting Lima and Karen Kardashian and Avanesian, then who are you going to believe?
Knocking back fights.
Like, who are you going to believe? One guy's fighting top 154 pounders and one guy's fighting Limas. Who are you going to believe?
But right now, the fans know that the
Can
fight.
I be
that
honest?
Virgil
Neither one. Can I just say neither one? I don't really believe fighters in general when they start talking a lot now.
What do you mean? As long as they fight the fights?
Like, no. I mean, just in general, in terms of things they say in interviews.
You believe
like,
Teofimo signed up to fight a guy that nobody wants to fight. So you believe him? He fought Loma. He fought Josh Taylor.
I don't believe either one.
He also ducked.
And I don't believe Virgil. Like when it comes to it, I don't
shit, Josh Taylor is probably a better fighter than Devin Haney.
But he ducked Devin Haney. That's the question.
Look, Rap, what I'm saying is, who do you believe?
We got to keep it into perspective.
Well, what I'm saying is, who do you believe when it comes to who's doing what? Yeah. Look at their history and their track record. I think you can believe Teofimo to a certain extent. I think you can believe Virgil to a certain extent.
A lot of people lost confidence in Teofimo anyway. But Virgil Ortiz has always shown that he is all about fighting, for sure. Virgil Ortiz has always shown that he wants the best fights.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what I
my
reckon,
point. Well,
Rap?
one guy's fighting Madrimal, that guy's fighting Lima. That's all you have to know about who does what, where, when, and how.
Well, you know, Brian Norman fought Jin Sasaki and Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, but they're both fighting. When the fight has to happen, it has to happen. So it's like, it's the time. Even Virgil fans. Okay, Carl, you're a Virgil fan. Who do you want for
Apparently.
Virgil next, Carl?
To be honest, Rap, I'm a bit pissed off with the whole Boots bullshit talk.
But who
Like,
do you want as a fan for him then?
just fucking let me get this off, will ya? I'm a bit pissed off with the way Boots and his fucking fans carried on 24 hours after the cunt just knocked out Lubin. So, you know what I think? Go fuck yourself, Boots fans. It's about time you get a bit of your own back. I want him to see fight Fundora. Fuck it. Go get a belt.
So now you got fans.
I want to see
But
him
let me
fight one
speak
of the
then.
I want to see
Now
him
you
fight
made
one of
that
the Charlo
statement.
brothers. Either
Everybody can hear in the chat. You
wanna
got fans out there for Virgil just because of how they don't like Boots Ennis and his fans. They rather Virgil skip Boots Ennis. So that's like ducking. So you don't mind him ducking Boots.
I want to see Boots fight one of the Charlo brothers.
I want to see Boots.
Did you not hear what he said to me?
Let
me tell Jay. Jay missed it. Jay,
What?
Virgil Ortiz told me earlier that Charlo, he offered him the deal and Charlo ducked him. He didn't want to fight him.
Wait, which one?
The one with the E, Jamel.
Then challenge the other one.
But the other one's a way bigger weight class now.
You can, if the bag is right, people will go up or down in weight class.
Yeah, but he don't need to do that because Charlo's got no belt.
Yeah, true. I don't know. For some reason, I still think that's like the best fight.
Well, anyway,
you know, and a lot of it is about, you know, Virgil's never held a belt. So why don't they let's marinate it? Because I love this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Carl brings up. Rap, can I get this point off? And I actually agree with Carl, but Max Kellerman, you guys know who he is, right?
Yeah.
He actually said today that the fight to make is Fedor Virgil because they're 1 and 2 for the Ring Magazine belt. Boots Ennis is ranked 7, so they wouldn't even be able to give him the ring belt. So he made a point that really the fight to make is Fedor Virgil. So Carl has an excellent point, and that was for Max Kellerman. You know,
I don't listen to that cockhead Frankie.
No, I know, but it
looks like Rocky's belt.
It's just a good point.
From my own mind, because Virgil cops nothing but flack for being at 47 for as long as he was and never being a belt holder, you know, and then getting the sickness and not being able to being out for an amount of time, coming back having 2 tune-ups, and then he's fought 3 fucking dudes back to back to back without tune-ups at 54, man. But I think Boots don't want Virgil right now, mate, if I'm honest. Boots needs to fight.
You can think what you want, but we know that if the fight's there, he's going to fight.
We don't know that he ducked.
I believe Boots is ready.
Okay, you believe, but you don't know. We know Virgil said yes. Okay, but you believe he wants it, but we can also know that he didn't.
He wants to make that 10 million and he wants to get that fight now.
He already turned it down. So as far as we know,
now is the difference because he said he's come up to the weight. And
it don't matter what he says. He fought Lima when he could have fought Virgil.
That's fine.
I mean,
but I think
okay.
This is the time.
Said that he asked for two.
He begged, and Turkey told him kick rocks.
If this was the second tune-up, and then he
He
fights
said kick
now,
rocks, motherfucker.
But he was completely telling the truth. If this is his second tune-up, and then he go fights him now, like that wasn't a bullshit thing. That was actually telling the truth. If he does that right now.
Well, let me speak to my friend here, D Calico. I mean, at the end of the day, the fight is Boots versus Virgil, right? And regardless of if the fans think Virgil should fight somebody else, and did you hear me speak to Virgil earlier, D Calico?
Yeah, man, I've been here the whole time.
Oh, you heard it, yeah?
You've been in the bushes, you can't. You've been in the bushes hiding.
Look
Now,
at
I've been on
that.
my back.
D
I've been on
Calico
that backup
knows what's
account.
going on.
I thought y'all see me on my
So
back.
what did you think about the answers did you think Virgil was lying to me when I told him that, are you ducking backroom? And he went, no, I'm not.
Like, who was that, Jake? I think, no, that wasn't Jake. Who that was? Somebody just said what I was thinking of. I think it was Jake. That,
I don't know what I said that you were thinking, though.
Yeah, I'm saying that I don't, I can't believe nothing all of these fighters say in these interviews.
Oh, yeah, that part, yeah, that is what I said.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But definitely.
Hey, D Calico, did you think Virgil today was a little bit under pressure that has to answer Boots next and says, yeah, I want Boots no matter what? Or do you think that's really what he wants? I can't hear you, bro.
My apologies. Can you say that last
Anyway,
part?
yo, do you guys think that, but really and truly, I asked Virgil Ortiz a simple question. What is the 3 fights you would like to lay out for yourself?
Yep.
He goes, I like to put Boots next, let Errol Spence have his little fight, and then I'll fight Errol Spence later, and then I'll fight Fundora next.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me the 3 fights that he would like to lay out for himself.
But Fundora got Thurman problems right now.
But that's the fights he would like.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And I like how he named nothing but 154 pounders.
That's his division.
Yeah, he ain't ducking no smoke.
Well, he did mention 147 pounder in fucking Conor Ben. Red Rap the cunt said, "Would you fight?"
Oh yeah, he said, yeah, but you can shout. You can shout, Cole.
Hold on,
because he said that Conor Ben, he goes, I respect Conor Ben for what he's doing here.
He was
and he
just
goes
being
that
polite.
Conor Ben is going to probably win this fight on Saturday. He's got Conor Ben.
He was just being polite. You can't.
Whatever, yeah. So he said that I'd like to fight Conor Ben in the future in England. Look at that. And to be fair though, Cole, I walked him into that.
Hey,
yeah, I know you did. I know you did. That was brilliantly done.
And
Conor Ben can only win.
And Conor Ben can only win based on endurance. Like the only way he can win is based on endurance, because in those early rounds when it's just based on skill, Chris Eubanks gonna win all the rounds.
You might get some judges based on like just on like damage of the when you look at the fight of Conor Ben and Chris Eubanks, and you look at Chris Eubanks' face and Conor Banks' face, if you didn't see the fight, you would have thought Chris Ben won or whatever. Like that can
Chris Eubanks did get his face
I think that will go into some judge's head.
Yeah, his face was looking bruised and smashed up after the fight for sure.
Was it unanimous last time or was it split?
It was unanimous or whatever.
Unanimous.
I still think different judges have different things they judge by, and it can be different next time. Like
I think
I mean, look,
judges,
I don't know about you guys, yeah, but you guys know, yeah, when you're 26, you're not the same man when you are 36, right?
Nah, definitely not.
If any man knows that, they know at 36 to go back and dig that deep. It sounds good. There's 20, maybe 15, 20 million in your bank, but sometimes it takes a lot out of you. And I really do believe in that last fight, that took more out of Chris Eubanks than Conor Ben. That's what I believe.
I think so too. I think so too.
I think Conor Ben was all right. He's still young.
I think if Conor Ben learns to jab and fight smarter or whatever a little bit, and then in the next fight, he can actually win pretty easily. Like there was a lot of things that Chris Eubanks was doing in that fight where Conor Ben was just like trying to go in wild and not actually trying to box at any given point, and like not even trying to set up things. If he does things even 20% better, I think he wins that fight.
Yeah, but this time Conor Ben's got problems.
Have anywhere to go.
Conor Ben doesn't have just Chris Eubank problems. Conor Ben has Big Mac problems. Big Mac's with him.
The Cheeto Destroyer.
Yep. And Big Mac's giving Chris Eubank a good game plan to be a smarter fighter in this fight, bro.
And he's not splitting his time training Crawford this time.
Exactly. Crawford's just riding that wave at the moment, bro.
But a lot of people are going for Conor Ben, even in the UK now, bro. A lot of people think Conor Ben's gonna pull it off.
Maybe he made some fans in that last fight. Like I was impressed by him, even though he didn't win. Like I was impressed by that fight. Like maybe
they think Conor Ben can do way better, knowing what he's going in for.
As far as
and
skills
he's a younger
go,
fighter.
as far as skills go, that fight.
You know what I love about that fight was it lived up to the hype, and it did fucking brilliant in pay-per-view numbers, over 700,000 pay-per-view buys. And mate, I think it was nothing but fucking class from both them guys. Honestly, it really lived up to the fucking hype. Even the lead up to it, the build up to it. You know,
probably did better.
Eubank Senior not saying he's not coming, and then you know, he turned up.
I mean, what you're saying is, can this fight even live up to half of the last?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Rap.
I mean, even the hype is not as like it was the first fight.
Yeah, I just don't know
they're
if the
gonna
fighters
avoid
can
each
live
other
up to it.
a lot more. They're gonna avoid each other a lot more this time. The respect is there.
So it might not be as a good fight like it was last time then.
Impossible.
I think the fight's still gonna be good because I think once they start the fight,
I think it's gonna end
they're
that
going
way.
to pick up from where they left off. But I
Yeah,
think
it's gonna
I
end
don't
that.
think the hype will be as big.
See,
I
Ben
don't think the fight will be as
Ben
big.
is smart. He's just gonna try to save
Hey,
everything.
Brim, I can't hear you, bro.
I can hear him. I
Not
can hear him
Brim.
perfect.
I don't hear
I
him
can
at
hear
all.
Brim perfect.
I don't hear him.
No, so I'm going to take Brim out and put the other guy on until Brim's back.
That's because
Not my.
Oh, Brim. Sorry, I couldn't hear Brim. I was talking about Calico. Fuck.
Oh,
what up, Tone Deaf?
Salute, guys. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tony,
what
how
you
are you,
saying
bro?
about the fight, bro, in the next couple of days? You got Conor Ben or you got Chris Eubanks?
I got Bomac team,
Wow. He got
but
the Bomac team.
yeah, but if Conor Ben comes out like he did last time and makes freaking Eubanks look like Elephant Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're gonna give it to Ben because he's putting more effort in the fight than Eubanks is. I mean,
I
I
think
read.
he's
Yeah,
working hard too.
that's another thing.
Tony.
I've also seen fights where like judges score the fight based on who's more aggressive, more than more than winning the rounds. Like I've seen that in Oscar fights or whatever. I thought he was losing to Pernell Whitaker when
Well, it's the ring general. It's the ring general more than the
yep.
aggression,
They're
bro.
the
It's
one
the
who
ring
controlling
general.
the pace.
Yeah.
That's it, dictating terms and yeah,
But
controlling distance.
if
It's all the above.
If Conor Ben stops freaking, at least throw some freaking straight shots instead of always freaking being so damn
Loading up.
wide. Yeah,
Loading
man.
up, yeah.
Yeah, he can. I mean,
He just learns to throw a jab, like I don't know,
Yeah,
30%
his punch,
more than in his last fight. I think he has like in 67.
I think he only got like 3 punches in his arsenal. I ain't lying. Like
he
this guy.
does. He only got like a left hook, right hook,
Yep.
and fucking
That's
and uppercut. That's
That's
it.
it. Uppercut. That's about it. Yep.
That's it.
Hey, yo, is Conor Ben the fucking
How to
Anthony
throw a
Yard
jab at some
of
point in life.
Conor Ben's like Anthony Yard, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yep, like underdeveloped.
Yeah, but I don't think Conor Ben doesn't know how to throw other punches.
Hey,
I
Rap.
think he's choosing not to.
Now, Conor Ben's got
Rap.
more than Anthony Yard, bro. He's got more than that.
Yeah, I don't think he's got his power, to be honest. I don't think
Put it like this.
But I don't think he can't throw a jab. Like I don't think he's incapable of it.
Hey, Rap. Hey, some fighters probably shouldn't say nothing. Like let's say Conor Ben or Brian Norman Jr. I think they'd be saying like they've been boxing their whole life. They should keep that a secret because it is, basically we can't tell. We can't even
Yeah, but
tell
everybody knows, innit? You'll find out from the amateurs and stuff, innit?
Like,
You'll
bro, I'm
find
talking
out.
about skillfully. We
But
can't tell.
Conor
Like,
Ben's
like,
father
bro,
was a boxer. Of course,
bro,
he grew up boxing his whole life.
Shakur Stevenson, we can tell he's been doing this his whole life. Abdullah Mason, whoever, Devin, bro, Brian Norman Jr., you've been doing this your whole life, bro. You look like you just started.
Come on, man. Stop that bullshit, bro.
That's
Stop
real
that
shit.
bullshit, yo.
Like Conor
Come
Ben, look
on,
at Conor
man.
Ben. Hey, Conor Ben
You
look like
just
he
had
just
to
got
throw
out the
that in there,
streets.
man. You threw that in there.
Hey, Conor Ben fight like he just came home from prison.
Man, Conor Ben will beat Brian Norman Jr. Watch.
I mean, if he came,
Conor Ben can
great.
beat out Brian
That'd be a
Norman
good
Jr., bro.
It'll be a
if he came,
slugfest.
if Conor Ben
That'd
came
be a
out of
good
prison,
fight.
he's been watching the only damn video he's been watching is fucking Mike Tyson because that's what he mimics. That's all he
Oh, don't
looks
say
like.
that. Don't say that.
Yes, he do. That's all
No.
he fucking do.
Oh my
Yes, he
gosh. Hey,
does,
that's
yo.
Nah,
disrespectful
he
to
got
Mike
more than
Tyson.
that, bro.
I
That's
threw that shit
disrespectful
All right,
in
to
yo,
there
Mike.
too.
let's see who gets the
I threw
right
that in there
prediction,
like
yeah?
a.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna play this
all
on
y'all are
Fight
giving
Night.
him credit
I
for.
want
by the way.
I want your prediction to the best you can give me, and then I'm gonna play it on Fight. And let's see who gets the prediction right. Carl, give me your prediction for the fight for Conor Ben and Chris Eubank.
I think Eubank by majority decision.
Okay, D Calico.
Eubank gonna gas out. Nah. I mean, he wins if he don't gas out. But
You're giving me two predictions.
I know, man. I'm gonna just. I mean,
Okay.
I know skillfully, like round for round, Ben is not gonna win. but Ben could.
Ben's gonna catch him in the round 8, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Ben gonna make him bleed. I told you, bro. If blood is involved, then
Ben might get him.
Eubanks not gonna win. He's not gonna win, and blood is gonna be involved.
Okay. Tone Deaf, who you got?
I got Eubanks 8th round uppercut.
What? 8th round stoppage?
Yes, sir.
Bro, ain't nobody
Uppercut.
stopped that Conor Ben yet. Okay. All right. Jay?
I got Connor, but it goes all 12 rounds.
You got Conor by decision?
Yep.
Man, everybody's fucking prediction is all different out here, bro.
That's crazy. How many knockdowns he
That
gonna
is
get?
crazy.
He's not gonna win rounds.
Yo, Frank, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Ben just because it'll be a better win. That Eubanks, he's too big for that guy, but man, he took a lot of damage.
I just think he'll fight smarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, if Frank is right, they said if Conor Ben beats Eubanks, they said he'll be the face of England boxing. He'll be the next face of England boxing, bro.
But if you
Conor
saw him
Ben
today,
beats Eubanks.
I mean,
if you saw him today, if you saw his,
it's as good as the last.
Did you see the workout? Did you see his
yes,
workout?
I saw their workout today. If you saw their workout, and after the preview of their interview, Conor Ben said he can fucking end. He can retire after this fight. He can retire right after this fight.
Yeah, the money, innit?
Yeah, but Eubanks said he wants to continue.
So Eubanks is more hungry still.
Yes.
Yeah, he's thinking about Terrence Crawford.
And let me tell you what Bomac has told Eubanks. Bomac said to Eubanks, if you just listen to me, I will make sure you become a world champion before you retire. But you got to listen to me. And that's why Eubanks is so hyped up that he can do this now. Again, you get me?
Yep.
With Bomac in his corner, they believe they can get him into a Carlos Adames fight or something and get him a belt.
Man, Carlos Adames.
He has to beat Conor Ben to get to what he needs to do with Bomac.
See, like Adames is not, he's not staying active. But if he get a fight before Eubanks, man, I like him to whoop Eubanks.
You think he should stay at 60? Or I mean,
who? Chris? Conor
Eubanks? No, Eubanks.
I mean, I would think if he stayed at 68, it would be a fight with Canelo. So
he can do 60 without a rehydration.
Yeah, but if he stays at 68, wouldn't his next fight would be with Canelo probably after the Conor?
Yeah, that's the big money fight, isn't it?
Yeah, so why would you move away from the biggest money fight you can have?
The rehydration scared me for him. Like it didn't look good.
He's done it twice though. He's doing it for this fight.
It didn't look good last time. That's what I'm saying. The rehydration almost killed him.
But he won the last fight.
And then he was in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Well, that's what happens after you're in a fight.
No, that's what happens when you clearly.
But don't forget, after the Conor Ben fight, he won't have no rehydration clause.
I got some suspicions. I went up on Amazon to look up for some Crawford merch. And guess what was the only merch that they had? Crawford versus Eubanks.
See,
that's crazy, isn't it?
That's the only shirt they had for Crawford's merch.
Hey,
that's crazy, though, isn't it?
You did that.
Yes, I did.
Hey, yo, let me just say this, though. I don't know about you guys, but if you want to be rich and you put 1,000 on November the 22nd.
Yeah, I'm going with you, baby.
Listen, and you go and put 1,000 on Yard, you can buy yourself a brand new car if he wins.
Are you serious?
That's how much of an underdog he is.
Wait, how much do you
On a
win?
knockout or a decision?
Cars a lot of different prices. Wait, how much do you win?
No matter what, Anthony Yard is an underdog and a half. But Anthony Yard, before he left for Saudi, he goes, I'm going to shock the world. Watch. I'm putting Benavidez to sleep. So, Mirage, you better not go to sleep until Sunday morning. Yeah? On that weekend. Because that weekend, Anthony Yard has promised that he's going to knock out the Mexican monster. It sounds good, though. But
Man,
imagine if he did
bro,
it.
that whole card.
Anybody else hear about a rumor of Jake Paul trying to finalize a deal with Anthony Joshua for?
Said that.
Oh, that's already done.
We already said it. We already said it. It's,
Oh.
That's already done.
Oh,
It's not
is?
fully done yet. It's
Oh.
just they're negotiating to see if they can finalize that fight for Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, whether it's going to be an exhibition or whatever. All the details will come out if they finalize a deal first.
Hey, no, I'm gonna tell y'all the real.
Maybe they're still working on what's the back end deal and what they need to, fix and stage. If it is that.
The real breaking news is that Trump opened the government back up.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, he lives in England, so his government is still open. And here in America, our government shut down. And the thing is hanging up there for like a month.
How did your government shut down?
Because if we don't approve new budgets periodically at some point by the government, then we don't have money to pay for things, and we let that shit happen too often, and our government shuts down at the time it happens. Something like that. If we always got to approve new spending, or we run out of money.
Yeah, the Democratic Party still battling the Republicans.
Both parties.
The Democrats still want. The Democrats still want to be able to make men into women, but the Republicans are trying to stop that. So they didn't want to. They didn't want to sign the bill.
They shut down the government to make that point. That's not the dumbest point I ever heard of.
Yeah.
Democrat is the only way.
And guess what? WRAPSTAR? It didn't affect any of us because we still had to go to work.
Yeah. We didn't blink. Hey, rap. We didn't even blink. We didn't even blink, rap.
We didn't even know this shit was happening, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So, does anybody know anything about Scooby-Doo? Kurt Scooby
from
America fighting Adam Azim. Does anybody know about Kurt Scooby?
I've been watching him, but I don't know the opponent.
Now, what do you think of this? If anybody knows about these opponents, Adam Azim and Kurt Scooby, that's the co-main event.
Like Kurt Scooby looks scary in the fucking ring, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. but I did see him get his ass whooped before. But
that white boy did whip his ass, but he came
that
in
white boy beat the shit out of him. I said, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. I thought this motherfucker was the baddest man coming. You know?
Yo, man, that fucking white boy fucked him up, yo.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like you, bro. I'm really
you
sad.
guys are bad.
I'm sad I don't know the guy's name. Like, I'm sad I don't know the other guy's name, man.
Me neither, yo. All I know, he's a fucking cop. He came in with a
real white boy.
He came in with a cowboy hat. Yep. Nobody knew who the hell he was, and he just fucking knocked his ass out.
Yeah, that shit was personal.
Yes. I think he's a cop. That's what it is. He's a cowboy and he's a police officer, and nobody knew who he was. He just knocked Kurt Scooby out. But he learned. He's like, I ain't fighting no more white boys, and I'm changing trainers and my whole coach. Now he's with freaking Hector Benitez. I mean, Bermudez over here.
And now you're trying to lose some of that muscle.
He can't lose none of that muscle. You know that. That shit's there, bro.
Like that's why he burns out like that.
You saw his last fight?
Nah, he knocked him out.
He knocked that freaking kid out. I mean, that was a good fight. That dude was giving him trouble because Kurt Scooby doesn't really know how to start off. He every punch is a deadly punch. So he's overthrowing it. He doesn't
doing too much.
He reminded me of what's his name? Floyd Schofield.
Yeah.
When he
does.
Yes. Just fucking wails and but if this kid knows how to box.
Conor Ben. That's his problem in the last fight. He was putting too much into every punch.
Yes, but he doesn't have Conor Ben's feet.
Punch resistance.
Yes, he doesn't have his feet, but he does lack in defense. Kurt Scooby does lack in defense. He can get hit, and if you got enough pop, he will go down.
Conor Ben seems like he enjoys getting punched more than any boxer in the sport.
I was going to say that, bro. I was going to say that.
You feel me?
Yes,
It's
but he
crazy.
doesn't get
Like I
knocked
ain't
up.
got Brian Norman
He's like,
Jr.
yo, D Calico.
Brian
He's
Norman
like
Jr.
the
number
guy,
2.
punch me now. He's like the
Hey.
guy that put his hands down and say, come on then. Like
Bro, Brian Norman Jr. might be number 2. Like this motherfucker, all he know is blow for blow. He don't know how to hit and not get hit.
Listen, I mean, I sparred a few times, and let me tell you, there's something in you that want to feel another man's punch. Why? So that you can punch harder than that person.
Yeah, me too. I'm like that.
You okay? I mean,
I think that's a certain mentality. I don't think
But that's
everybody
fighting.
gets in the
That's
ring and
fighting. That's
feels
not
that
boxing.
way.
That's not boxing though. Let's be honest.
no, it's not boxing. It's warrior mentality, I
Machismo.
guess.
Machismo.
Yes, machismo. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm like that. But I, as a boxer, I would want to, hit. Don't get hit. Like I just punish you. You're not gonna touch me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't got the feet like that.
Who is we? Who is we?
I mean, to be fair, I think there's always someone you can do that to, depending on your level of skill versus theirs or whatever. Like if I were to fight my little brother, I could do that.
Hey, my pivot game serious. Hey, I'm quick. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't got the endurance. I'm lazy. But anyways, round 1 gonna be a banger.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah,
hell
it's
yeah!
gonna be a banger.
Kurt Scooby, round 1. You better watch out. It's gonna be like fucking boots.
Yeah, but Kurt Scooby is angry
That's it.
because he's come over here and he's angry because he can see how the fans are downplaying him. And he's come here with a Kimbo Slice attitude.
Yeah,
Trust
he got a
me.
chip on his shoulder.
He got a Kimbo Slice attitude right now.
I like that.
I'm gonna add to that and say he also has that freaking mentality because he lives with all men at Hector's training camp facility. There's only men there. There's no women. He's been living there for the last year.
Yeah, bro, that's like the Buddhist monk. They're like he the Buddhist monk of boxing.
So
but let's not be honest, bro. They bring over the American. Let's be honest, though. Bring over the American for his good record. They're actually trying to use him for a stepping stone, and he knows it. He knows it.
Who, Adam Azim?
No, Adam Azim's team are using Kurt Scooby as a stepping stone.
Well, who's this Adam Azim? What's he about?
Adam Azim is the guy who's the A side. He's the one who's coming up. He beat Lipane. He's the unbeaten fighter right now, and they're building him. So this is a fight that they're just bringing Kurt Scooby over to beat him up.
To be food, but he's gonna. But that's some tough steak.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
They got some bones in that motherfucking meat.
Anybody fighting that anybody could beat him should probably try to fight Tank Davis. Cause this a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta check Adam Azim's highlight reel, but I mean, I think everybody beat on Lipinets. Didn't freaking I mean, shit. What's his name there? Keyshawn Davis beat on Lipinets. Who else? I mean, everybody beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, and when is the fight?
I think it's Sunday.
Wow. So this definitely on in the.
Hold on, no, it's Saturday, but he's the co-main event for Eubanks. But what I'm saying is, isn't there? There's also a top rank card this weekend that nobody knows. Richard Torres is fighting. Emilio Vargas is fighting. Nobody knows nothing.
Yep, sure is. Yep.
You know that.
Yeah, boxing is back.
Oh, that's a major weight difference. Conor versus Shakur now that Ben's up to 168.
Yeah, he gonna come down though. So he gonna have to do what Eubanks is doing by.
That ruined Roy Jones's career. Like I remember Roy Jones did that shit, and that totally ruined his
It'll
career.
ruin anybody. It's a setup. That's why I tell people they think I'm crazy. But if anybody would have come down to about 143, I don't give a damn if your name is Terrence Crawford. Tank Davis will knock you out. Because you know why? He ain't got no business down there at 143. You know how little, bro. Nah, he wouldn't be able to handle that kind of pressure at that weight. You just can't.
Listen, I know you putting stock on Tank Davis, but Tank ain't gonna fight nobody, bro. He don't want to fight nobody that can punch him back.
I mean, he would. He'll do anything for the dollar.
Yeah,
but he's not doing it for the sport.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, to fight Davis, you might as well just give him your purse as well. So listen, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I just fight you by chance, dog. I think I could beat you. You can take my money too.
Hey, one thing about it, if somebody do want to fight Tank, they should tell him double or nothing. Like, bro,
yes.
for real, because that's what he wants. That's what he wants. Like, because you know he will bet the purse. He'll be like, bet your purse.
Yeah.
You know,
it's double or nothing. Exactly.
You know when they really say bet your purse, that never actually happens, right?
Bro, no.
I know, but to fight Tank, it's something that you should do. Be like, yo.
No, but even if the fighter do it, your promoter won't let it happen. Like there are other people behind you that are like telling you fuck no, and then like won't let that shit happen. Even if you're
watch this, bro. That would be the perfect fight because we got a money hungry fighter versus a die-hard fighter.
Yes.
That would be the perfect fight.
And Davis will fight for the fucking money.
And he might lose double.
Exactly. Winner wins all. Double or nothing. Let's go.
Yep. Like, hey, put it like this. Put it like this. The winner pay for the loser hospital bills.
The only person actually willing to take bets like that is Jake Paul, and that's because he doesn't give a fuck about his fight paycheck.
No, he wasn't gonna do that. No, he was gonna just bet like
He's
like
the
$1 million.
only person that would do it.
He was gonna bet up to $1 million. He was just talking. He was scared.
He would do that shit, but that's because Jake Paul's fight purse doesn't mean anything to his perspective, like money in his bank. It's just like a drop in the bucket. He's getting money out of other places. He gets money out of, I think he gets money out of all his fights as the promoter, pretty much, because he owns MVP.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, people was gonna be really scared of Tank if he would have knocked out Jake Paul. But it's not gonna be as hard as you think because let's say if you got enough power to hit a skinny guy all the way across the room. If that was a big fat guy, he wouldn't have went across the room, but his chin would have had to take all of that pressure. You know how much pressure that is?
Like Jake's big and fat. You know, Jake's not big and fat.
No, he's big, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, he's not fat.
Big and fat is even bigger. That's like saying you're not gonna knock this big fat guy across the room. You're not gonna knock Jake Paul across the room, but you are gonna ramshack his brain. I promise.
I also think his punches aren't gonna do anything.
Nah,
I'll be honest. Like I think that I know he hits hard, but he hits hard at 143.
Yeah, not body punches.
Not to a 200, like to a 190.
Yeah, not body punches and stuff. Now you can't waste. You can't be like hitting the shoulders on accident. You wanna only bust him in the nose and the chin. The face. You want to hit him upside his head. That's it. Or maybe below the belt.
If Jake takes this AJ fight, you already know Turkey's gonna pay AJ under the table.
Yes.
$500 million.
Yes.
To knock that nigga out.
Yes.
Yes.
And AJ goes 12 rounds. You know how bad either that'll make Jake look good or it makes AJ look like he sucks.
I ain't gonna lie, them steroids could help this guy. I'm telling y'all, like, hey, that's a factor.
I mean, which one? Because if you look at Anthony Joshua's body, I'd much more believe that dude's on steroids.
What you mean? No, bro, we know they're both probably, but we know Jake is on it.
Jake's been drug tested at every single fight and it's never
hell no, we've never heard no crap like that.
Yes, he has. Like just because you don't believe it, he's been drug tested every single fight that he's been on professionally, and never.
Jay, are you
Jake dirty get?
Jay, are you taking the shots for him?
Huh?
I mean, you sound like you know.
He's not failed the drug test. He's not like ever like been caught for that shit.
Bro, I doubt he's ever taken one. But anyway.
Okay, he has taken one for every single fight.
Yeah.
Like, I know
and
that.
so is AJ.
Like,
and so has AJ. AJ has passed every drug test.
Yeah, so I don't know why you did that on him. Bro, Jake is a celebrity boxer. He's not a real fucking boxer.
But he has professionally rated fights, and they make him do.
No, he only had one.
The same protocols that all the other fighters go through when he does it.
Bro.
Yo, I think this is a straight up scheme from Turkey. Turkey does not want Jake Paul to fight anybody anymore from the boxing.
He's gonna be disappointed because Jake Paul's the only one that has the money to actually fight Turkey.
The only one he wanted was AJ. He wanted AJ to fight Jake Paul. I bet you on a down low, he slid fucking Tank 700 millis. Said, look, man, pull out this fight, yo. I got you. I'm gonna put AJ in there. He gonna knock him out.
How much shit Tank has talked about Turkey? I 100% don't think that happened.
Everybody's talked shit about Turkey. So have you.
No, but Tank talks so much shit about him now. Like this is not like even close. Like Tank still talks shit about that dude.
Tank hasn't even spoken.
Yes, he has.
Hey, watch this.
He's spoken in the past.
If Anthony Joshua gets knocked out, that means Deontay Wilder gonna have to fight him next.
If Anthony Joshua gets knocked out by Jake Paul.
Not Anthony Joshua, but Jake Paul versus Deontay Wilder after that.
If he gets knocked out by Jake Paul.
To be honest, Deontay Wilder versus Jake Paul should be first because
I'm buying his stock, bro.
First fighter than Anthony Joshua.
I'm putting stock in MVP for real. Straight up, dog. I'm buying stock, bro.
Same day.
But if Jake Paul versus Deontay Wilder happens, I want to say right now, I got Jake. Deontay Wilder sucks.
Yeah, all right. I'll be here to bet.
I bet you there will be more fear.
That's what I
bet you there'll be more fear in Jake in fighting Wilder than fighting AJ.
I don't know. I just think Jake's crazy enough to not have fear for it.
I think he would have more fear about Wilder in that right hand than anybody.
Tall motherfucker with that right hand.
That right hand.
No, I think he would look at Wilder AJ got a weak spot. You lost it. You're not the same fighter you once were when you started. Like, you've lost it. I can take a lot of advantages here. Like, I got this. And by the way, I've never thought much of Deontay Wilder. So let's get that straight.
Bro, Andy Ruiz has softened up Anthony Joshua pretty good. Right there on the side of his head. Real soft.
Oh, I agree. Definitely agree. And so did Dillian. What's his name?
Dubois.
Dubois. Yeah, that was terrible, man.
Oh my gosh, that hurt me.
He put him face down, ass up. That was. I shut the damn TV off. I was like, yo, this is bad. I can't believe AJ. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, man.
It's like I felt like you gave up that fight so that you wouldn't fight Usyk again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was moving up the ranks too fast.
Yeah. Usyk, man, I know he beat AJ, but those are good fights, man.
That fight. If Anthony Joshua fights Usyk again, he's not winning that.
Listen, I want to talk about something really quick, though. I'm for real. I was watching some videos. I rewatched the fucking Lomachenko Haney fight, and let me tell you something, man. Haney was in there. He was double the size of Lomachenko. The arms on Haney were huge.
When they did the standoff, what's his name? This guy's my weight class. He looks like heavyweight.
That last fight at 135, he was so poor and skinny on the scales, bro. He looked like he was about to die.
I know, but he blew up. He blew up. Most of it was water. I get it,
Yeah,
But let me tell you something, man. That fight against Lomachenko was classic. Classic fight.
it really was.
I mean, if
Ma-
if
master
Wait, I
technician,
got one question for
master
you. When you
technicians, brother.
rewatched that fight, who did you give the fight to in terms of winner and loser?
I still gave it to Haney. I still gave it to Haney.
When I
And
watched the fight, I give it a tie. Like I don't give it to either one. I
can see that. I can see that, but listen, what if you're a fucking judge, if you're a judge, I think you are not seeing all the punches because there were some punches thrown in that fight. Let me tell you that they were so fast, especially Haney. Haney punching to the body. You could not see it. If you had to actually slow the fight down to see how fast Haney was punching Lomachenko to the body on the left side. He was getting him so fast that it made Lomachenko stop going to the left because he was just keep getting hit there. Now, on the other hand, Lomachenko started throwing the right hook to Haney's face a lot more because for some reason Haney dropped down to Lomachenko's height. Like he and that's why I started to see like he fought at the level of Lomachenko and he was getting tired because he was put so much pressure on his knees and on his legs. He was trying to pivot a lot more, but he couldn't because he just got tired. But that's a classic fight, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
classic.
That's probably the only fight I've ever seen Haney that tired. Like in the late round. In the late
Flores, he was really tired in that fight.
Nah, he was able to run around and get away.
Yeah, I know, but I remember the end of the fight when he was almost knocked out from that fucking hook. Like
around 10, the last 10 seconds.
It was the last 2 rounds of the fight. I think the almost knockdown happened in round like 10 or 9 or something like that.
And he had enough energy to run around.
But I think that's because I think the fight was only 10 or 12 rounds, and the time that happened, almost.
But I was bringing up that fight as well as because obviously Lomachenko has short arms. He was a much shorter guy. He had much shorter arms, but he had fast feet. Yes, Lomachenko had
technique number 1.
100% technique and IQ. He was learning how to catch Haney with that right. Yes.
Now how many fighters can have another game plan for a Devin Haney? Not many.
Well, I mean,
like mid fight, no. Like only the greats do it. Only the greats do it.
Mid range, correct. But I think with Norman, he's gonna have to go inside with Haney. He definitely does.
But how can you do it if you don't have the Loma skills to get inside? Or
all you need is fast feet. Norman
I also think Devin Haney has trouble with fighters who are genuinely like his size or bigger and like pretty are pretty athletic and have decent power or whatever. Like the only question I have is, can Brian does Devin get caught, or does Brian Norman have IQ enough to do something? Because I also think that Brian Norman has necessary tools to beat what is Devin Haney's weaknesses, which is a good hook, athleticism, being bigger. I think he has the right tools. I just don't know if he'll implement them.
Yeah.
Yo, Calico.
Yo,
Calico, who's bigger, JoJo Diaz or Norman Jr.?
Which one what?
Who's bigger, JoJo or Norman Jr.? Bigger physically?
That's a stupid question.
I mean, we already know one.
That's a dumb question.
Yo, Rap, let a pimp answer it. Rap. Yo, Calico, say it. Who's bigger, JoJo or Norman?
Yeah, everybody know that Norman bigger, but But if you actually looking at how short and compact my boy JoJo is, in that regard, he's bigger.
Yeah, but remember, JoJo rocked Prograde. I'm saying Norman Jr. is gonna walk Haney down better than Jose Ramirez failed self, man. Better
Then
than
JoJo,
anybody.
what about JoJo? He didn't do it either.
But JoJo's a really good fighter. We all know that. But
Yeah,
Norman Jr. got that little
watched
extra spice because he's bigger.
Hey, yo, D Calico, in a couple of weeks, this can only go two ways, bro. Either they're going to be way more Devin Haney haters, or they're going to
Norman
say, yeah,
fans.
the Devin Haney's got beat. That's it. But at
or
the end of
Norman
the day,
fans.
if Devin Haney makes a lot of people mad, then you already know why.
Yeah, I mean, he won.
If Haney puts on a fucking miracle performance against Norman,
He don't need to
he's
put on a miracle
He said
performance. He
miracle.
just needs to
he's
be
gonna
himself.
have to
Why-
put a
why does he
miracle
say a miracle?
He
performance.
don't need no miracle
He's gonna
performance.
have
There you
to
go,
because
Tone.
Never.
again, Haney does not have muscles. It's
He's
all
only
fillers.
fighting a puncher. That's easy for him.
Bro, you would never see another fighter in history be able to implement the plan that Loma did against Haney. He would never fight another Loma ever again. Unless maybe Shakur. And he can't even do that. He can't do it.
I was gonna say, what about
Tone said a miracle. That's a good one.
It's gonna be a miracle. He's gonna need a miracle. Everybody said Crawford needs a miracle to beat Canelo. And boom!
Hey,
damn.
Hey, one of these guys is literally learning on the
Especially
job.
you,
I
bro.
don't think he needs a miracle. I just think he needs to fight a little bit better and Devin to fight, maybe fight like, because I still think even though Devin won his last fight, it was the worst he fought in his career.
So what?
Oh, besides the Ryan fight.
Bro, he was securing the bag. He was ready for the next big.
I still think that was the worst fight he fought in his career, no matter what you say.
We know that. Everybody knows. What you want to see something worse?
Like I just not that confident in him because of that fight.
He's never tried to secure the bag before.
All right, hey, how about this? If he beats Norman, where do you move him on the pound for pound? Haney. He goes like 6'5"? More?
No, he goes behind Crawford.
I mean, maybe he gets up top 10, but I'm like,
no, he goes behind
he got
Crawford.
cheated, man. He got cheated. Y'all got to disregard all that bullshit from the cheating.
I'm not
and put him back. You got to put him back.
No matter how many dumbasses tell me I should.
You got to put him back in the ranking.
No, you should disregard the no contest and look at the video.
Damn.
Does Norman get any credit for beating on Haney?
For me,
if he goes up to 147, youngest undisputed champion of the world, two-time world.
He'll be feared.
He'll be fierce. Okay.
Feared.
We'll
people
see.
already scared of him. So yeah, he'll be very feared at that point.
Oh, we talking about Haney or Norman?
Norman.
Oh.
But the same thing go for Haney. If Haney like dropped this bitch, like I ain't gonna lie. Haney could drop him. Haney gonna drop this motherfucker a lot.
If you're not a person
Y'all
that
play.
has regular knockouts and then you drop someone,
Haney is gonna embarrass this boy.
You don't create fear.
Haney gonna embarrass this boy.
Look at Haney. Look at Haney.
It wasn't even Blair Cobbs told me yesterday when we did the show or whatever. He was saying how your boy Brian Norman Jr. does not have any long range weapons, huh? He letting you know that motherfucker can't fight from the outside. And the little bit of shit he can do from the outside is not dangerous.
Brian Norman's second to the last fight, I forget he fought with that Puerto Rican dude. He fucking knocked his ass out with a fucking jab from the outside.
Man, you talking about somebody who hadn't fought in how long?
17 years. I get it, but he still knocked him out from the outside. That dude went to the corner. Both of his eyes were looking the opposite way. It went inside. He was like,
bro, he didn't come out the corner for the next round. So it wasn't, but yeah, he like the guy wasn't built for fighting that day.
That day. Yeah,
Cuevas. You talking about the guy Cuevas?
Yes.
Yep.
and he's a known puncher as well. But he got hit.
What did he do to Norm in that first round?
Oh, he put his ground up. He got a few licks in there,
No,
but
did he
Norman came
hurt him
out
or not?
stronger.
Did he wobble him?
Yes, he did. He
Yeah.
did wobble him in the first 30 seconds.
First fucking round.
Yes, but fuck, you know Haney don't got that. I mean,
yeah, he do.
Maybe Haney does have that snapping shot. Again, it's the punch that you don't see that can get Norman.
I'm
It's
gonna
the
say
punch.
he doesn't have that snapping shot.
He definitely does.
No, he don't.
We
don't
don't know because now he's
No. I've
his
seen
weight
enough
class.
Devin fight.
Look, Haney has
have
never
that
truly
kind of
had
power.
muscle. Haney has never, like we were just talking about Kurt Scooby and all them. Haney back then at 135 would have told you muscles don't win fights. So he never attempted to be muscular. He's at 147. The motherfucker got muscles. Y'all in trouble.
No, those are fillers. I'm gonna tell you right now. If he goes to 154, he
Also,
better put on.
like,
He better fucking put. He better go on the bench.
Like muscles don't always mean knockouts or whatever. Like I mean, I guess they help somewhat, but like all the best fighters in history, like that were the best knockout artists, typically aren't the most muscular guys or whatever.
Hey, Tone.
Yeah.
What's this? Haney is literally, finna start benefiting from what I'm finna start calling the Boots factor, right? Like Boots did some damage at 147. It's a desert, huh? Haney's gonna come through and clean this bitch up. By the time he's done cleaning it up, Boots will have done the same damn thing to 154, huh? And he's gonna move up to 160, running away. I ain't gonna say it's gonna seem like he's getting away from Haney, but they're gonna switch places again. It's gonna be the exact same thing at 154. All these guys are already gonna be decimated, and Haney would have already beat the best 147 pounders. It's just gonna be a walk in the park.
But
they're gonna meet up for a super fight at 160.
I'm gonna have to interject with that cleaning up shit. Boots ain't cleaning up shit. It's really Ortiz who's cleaning up who's cleaning it up. He's fought
He
the
ain't
more.
He ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody.
Are you? Wow.
He ain't fought
You talking about
nobody.
Ortiz?
Wow. You fucking Boots just fought freaking Lima Bean. That's all he's fought.
I'm not. I like
Madrimov.
And guess what? I like the Madrimov.
Oh, let me.
And guess what? I don't care what Bud Crawford said. That bitch ain't shit. Madrimov ain't shit. You hear me? I don't care what Bud say and nobody else say. Madrimov was never nothing. He was never nothing.
All right, I'm not gonna fight you on that, but I think I'm gonna be straight up real to real with you. I think that's Boots' next fight he should have is Madrimov.
That's a good matchup.
Man, if you don't knock him out,
is Madrimov
is
like
Matchroom,
11
right?
fights? Or is that somebody else?
Like be
12.
honest. Like I don't think Madrimov deserve all those ass whoopings. Like he done got a lot of ass whoopings. Come on, man.
He just got two.
Madrimov is Matchroom,
Bud,
right?
Virgil, Boots. God damn, give that man a break.
He doesn't want to break. He actually wants to fight Boacek.
He's
Not
probably
Boacek. Whatever the other one is.
Right now because of the last.
Nah, he didn't want to fight Boacek. He
Like,
should have fought him.
if he fights Boots, it's because Boots wants to beat the guy that Bud Crawford was able to beat.
So yep. Virgil.
And Virgil.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Anybody.
He wants to beat him. He wants to knock him out, not go 12 rounds with them like them two did. That's
Boots,
you're right,
yo,
Jay.
Tom, Boots
right.
versus Madrimov's a good fight.
I think that's an excellent fight.
That's a badass fight.
Hell yeah, that should be
happen.
his next fight. That should be his next fight.
I mean, that could probably happen very likely, right? Because it's Matchroom. I think Hearn would love that.
Matchroom at like 168?
No, 54.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Then why do I remember? Did Bud fight that dude at 160 or something?
No, 54. That was Bud's first fight at 154.
Oh, yeah, and then he had to move up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. Okay, now I remember.
Yes, and Madrimov went 12 rounds with both of them. And Boots can say, you know what? I'll wipe him out in 5.
I mean, technically, even if he wipes him out in 9, like that would be better.
Be the first.
I mean, that's exactly what Hearn wants to do. I think Hearn would look at it like that. Try and go for the stoppage. That's a good fight, man. Boots Madrimov. Damn. I don't know how I missed that. That makes sense.
Nah, I don't want it. Y'all trying to give me these little chump Charlie fight. We said the best fighting the best. We ain't talking
I
about
mean,
the best. No, I don't. I'm tired of the best fighting measuring sticks.
brothers.
Hey, I'm tired of the best fighting measuring sticks.
Yeah, but hey, but doesn't that prove your theory, Calico? I mean, if Boots would have starched Madrimov, then what does that say about how Virgil and Crawford beat him? Or would you say he's already worn torn? Is the
Yeah, he
reason
won.
why Boots beat him?
Yeah, he definitely he's done now.
I'm sorry, I can't give a person
He needs a break.
torn by the 12th fight. I
Like-
can give a person maybe he's just like not hit his prime yet, or like maybe you're just not like you're still a prospect, which is the reason I still didn't give any credit for Bud for beating him or whatever. But after 12 fights, you can't. I'm not gonna say you washed because then you suck anyway.
Great point. You don't. You're not washed, and you don't suck. I mean, you gave those two fighters. You gave those two fighters a hell of a fight. You gave them a hell of a fight. I mean, one of them, everyone at one of them, people thought you won. They thought you beat Crawford. And number two, fighting Virgil. Yeah, you gave the indication that you were sick. But look, if both of you faces were fucking battered. I mean, yeah, at the last couple of rounds with Virgil, you looked like you were gassed out from fucking running around. It seemed like you didn't know what style of fighting you wanted to do. But I think if Boots, that would be if they can't get Virgil. I mean, if they can't get Boots, can't get Virgil. And if you can't get Fundora, because I think Fundora should be your target. If you want to beat the fucking killer at 154, that's Fundora. The one that I think that's the one that you should go after. But if you can't get any of those two fight the one. Make a fucking point that you know what, I could beat both of y'all fucking waist better than you guys did. I'll take Madrimov. Madrimov still has a good fucking knockout ratio. What at 60%? I mean, he's got a draw. Yeah, but that was a hard fight. But I think that's the way to go. I mean, who else they're going to take? Who else they're going to get?
Hey, Tone, you know what though? But that might be risky for Hearn, man. Now that I'm thinking about it, what if Madrimov were to upset everybody and beat Boots, man? Like that'd be disastrous. Maybe that's not a good idea yet.
But
that means you're still afraid. I mean,
but
damn
also,
it, for Virgil.
Anybody do that? Like, I mean, like, doesn't that hold true if anybody beats him? Like, even if it's not the guy you just said, that would hold true for every single fight he held, like he had. If someone beat him, it would totally screw him over. Like,
my point is Eddie Hearn, though.
Unless I get the top fight. Like,
but I'm saying that's from Eddie Hearn's point of view because Eddie Hearn manages both guys. You know what I'm saying? So it makes no sense probably why Hearn should make that. Now that I really think about it. Because Madrimov, man, that style might be tricky for Boots.
Like setting up fights against their own fighters more than they do setting up cross promotion fights.
So Calico, you got Boots beating Madrimov easily?
One hand.
Damn.
Fucking Calico, you are crazy, dude.
Hey, if you want to knock him out, he'll use both hands.
Wait, which one? you got Madrimov beating Boots with one hand?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah,
one hand.
Crazy.
Man, that man too talented for him, man. I'm telling you, man.
Wait. Boots is too talented for Madrimov, or Madrimov is too talented for Boots?
No, man. Hey, Boots is hypnotized, man. That motherfucker get in there and just be a wizard, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, I thought you were saying it the other way around. Okay, then in that case, yeah, you're right.
I got it 60-40. I got it 60-40 for Boots.
I got 60-40 too. I got 60-40 too. And let me tell you, Madrimov's feet are not bad. I mean, that's what gives fucking Boots problem is the man's feet work.
Bro, Madrimov is done, bro. He coming off a torn ACL, bro. That fight ain't happening, bro.
I got it 75-25.
Who the fuck Boots should fight? Everybody wants him to fight Virgil, but fucking Virgil.
They say he got a torn ACL.
Either one.
Nah, Bakram a bump.
Bakram is already fighting somebody.
He can wait.
Hey, y'all trying to feed my boy
Hey, who's
chumps,
Backroom
man.
fighting?
If Boots
Who's
beat
Backroom
Bachram, bro,
fighting?
all that Virgil fought, everybody should go out the window. I'm just letting you know that down.
100%. I agree with that. If he fucking fights Bakram and beats him, go after all the belts. That's it. Go after all the fucking belts. And I think the best fight. I bet you. I think the dark horse. Yes, Fundora is the one to assume that he can beat everybody. But remember, he already got his ass whooped by the shorter guy. I mean, obviously everybody's shorter than him, but he got his ass whooped already before. But I think it's fucking Xander. Xander is the pure boxer out of all of them. Out of
He's the
True.
all of them,
youngest, right? Isn't he the
I would
and
youngest?
the
say
youngest. Yes,
Boots versus Thurman would be a pretty good fight, but for some
that
reason, I still think Boots would win that.
I think Xander's a lot bigger than he's a lot bigger than Boots as well.
Or about the same?
Somebody put in the chat, Boots versus Thurman is a good fight.
Fuck that shit, man. Thurman's done. Nobody wants to pay for him to fight, yo. Nobody wants to pay for him to fight.
Even that may
Nobody.
be the case, but I don't think he's done as a fighter.
Then put him towards that. You know what would be a good fight? Brian Adams against Thurman. That will be a good fight to see where Thurman's at. Because he's fought
Damn.
what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Didn't he
Let's
fight
see what
Sue last time?
he
Oh no, I think
fought.
Brandon Adams stops him, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think so too. I think so
Wait a
too.
minute. Isn't he fighting Fundora though? They're just rescheduling the date.
You know they rescheduled that shit because they weren't getting any sales. Nobody was
Oh,
biting on that.
I thought somebody was injured or something.
Yeah, they say Fandora's injured, but he's going to school. He goes to school at what's that fucking school that smart kid school?
Harvard.
He goes to
Harvard.
school. Oh, okay. Damn.
No, he goes to Harvard.
Damn.
He's a really? What?
Yeah,
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Fundora.
Pandora. You suggested that Thurman should fight Boots, but oh man, I think Thurman would get this. Thurman would literally have to retire after that fight. He would get destroyed.
I mean, even from Brandon Adams or
Oh, he's becoming an engineer?
Yeah, he is. Yep, he's already an engineer. I bet you after Harvard he's going to go to MIT.
I would say he's not, just because I think after you go to college, you actually have to go like take a test to be an engineer, sort of the same way you do like a law degree. I only know that because my sister is went to college for civil engineering, and then sometime later she got her actual engineering license or whatever.
Yeah, you probably have to do a huge test.
Yeah, you do. She you have to take a class and do a test like for something, and she said it was a lot of studying and shit. Like, so yeah. So just like graduating from college with an engineering degree doesn't make you one, I guess.
Hey, Tone, you know what I want to see from Norman, man? I want to see some old school Frazier or some Hagler head movement, man, walking forward.
Oh,
then everybody's gonna be shocked.
That fight is going to be. Everybody's going to be fucking glued to that television or screen, whatever. I mean, we're going to be like, we're going to tell everybody to shut up. I want to hear this fight because we want to hear the pop from fucking Norman smashing those big ass fucking lips of Haney.
Yeah, I gotta admit, man, you guys sold me big on this one. Norman versus Haney's that's a badass card, man, all in general.
That fight is
going to be about that Puma cat, that Argentinian cat against what's his name, Bam Bam. Because Argentinians come to fight, but I'm picking Bam for decision, right?
Bam is too. No way. A decision? No way.
Yeah.
Bam is too methodical in there, man. You see him. You see how he slides. That dude slides when he's
But I'm saying
coming in.
that Kafu guy, he went to full 12. It was just like evading the whole fight. Maybe I guess you're right. Maybe the Argentinian's gonna go for broke and get sparked out.
Oh, so, he's gonna have to go broke. He's gonna have to go for broke. I mean, Bam is a whole nother level of IQ, man. He smothers you, bro. He smothers you. and the punch selection when he puts you on the ropes, and him. I mean, he did get hit. He does get himself in positions just like Inoue when he's trying to get you and take you out. He does basically put the fucking the blinders on and sees blood and doesn't see nothing else coming at him. He doesn't think nothing's coming at him. So he can fall. He can get dropped. I mean, if this Argentina guy it says is what everyone is suggesting that he is, I mean, it could be a firefight in the first 3 rounds, and then let's see what happens after that.
Yeah. Well, how did he get dropped from Gallo Estrada? Was that like a hook or a straight?
That was
A
a
body
straight.
shot?
That was a straight. That was a, no. That was a straight right to the freaking chin. Boom.
Damn.
He didn't. I mean, he puts his head down so far down that I don't. That we can't really see how anyone how he missed that punch coming at him, other than him just having the blinders on, like he just saw blood.
Don't sleep on Puma though. Puma, former unified champion.
100%, 100%. That's what I'm saying. I think the first 3 rounds, unless Puma, is he good on the back foot, or is he more, is he better in the back foot, or a straight ahead fighter on the front
No,
foot?
you know he only coming forward, never backwards.
There you go. It's gonna be whoever gets put in the back foot first. I think is going to get themselves in trouble. And but
Yeah.
but Bam is really good in just freaking sliding, man. He's in and out for the first 3 rounds to kind of measure where you're at.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? He's really good at that.
Hey, Tone. Hey, the Eubank and Ben, the last fight, that was a UD for Eubank, right? Or
Yeah,
was it a split? Okay, UD.
no, the UD, but who looked like the Elephant Man?
Yo, right, bring him in the back.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm picking Ben on this one, man. I'm like indecisive, a stoppage or on points. I mean, if you guys say that Ben looks bigger nowadays than the last fight, maybe I might go towards stoppage, man. Because
I don't.
Eubank likes to throw his hands too, man. If he gets caught, it might be bad.
From what I see at Ben and how I'm looking at him on how he put on his weight, I don't think he put on muscle. I think he kept most of his fat on. He kept fat on so that um he won't get as tired when he punches, because Ben fucking throws haymakers, and I think that most of them did at the end didn't have any oomph to them hitting Eubanks. So I think
Uh,
he left a lot more fat onto his body, because he looked like he looks like he got some fat around his waist and things like that. So he needed more carbs
uh.
basically to present
So none
punching
of you
power.
are got nothing to say about Jack Catterall, yeah? I'll be back.
Hey,
Catterall, who's that guy?
Oh wow,
who's
you
that?
said who's Catterall?
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Jury's out. We're gonna see if he's improved with Bozy.
Hell yeah, that's that. I think that's the only thing we want to see, right?
Yeah, to see if he's not gonna be just a boring boxer, because he's a good boxer, but but he's not
Yeah, that
exciting to
last.
watch.
Yeah, I mean, that is that Bosey's first white guy that he's
Probably
trained.
not. Probably not.
Yeah. I
Just
like
probably
Canada. He's always in shape,
first
though.
higher profile white guy, maybe, but no. Hey, can I
Is he
vent to y'all for about a minute and a half, real quick? Because what I just dealt
what?
with was crazy. I want to vent for a minute and a half. Just give me a minute and a half.
Yes,
America
sir.
is fucked. America is fucked. My driver, who's in Liverpool, New York, worked almost 2 days straight, been busting his ass, right? Was on the way to deliver medical specimens. They pulled this motherfucker over, going 8 miles over the speed limit, and arrested him for a DUI. because he's an older guy and he failed to field sobriety. First of all, he should have never took the field sobriety. He blew zeros. They drew blood from him, towed his vehicle, put his dog in the pound, and then they turn around and tell me that they won't release the fucking medical specimens for these patients and these clients that need these tests. And this could have been their mama, it could have been their daughter that need to get their fucking testing done. They could be cancer patients, whatever have you, and they wouldn't release these medical specimens. And they're gonna sit in this fucking car for another 6 to 7 hours while these motherfucking pieces of shit try to get away with putting a DUI on a sober person. America is fucked.
Damn.
I had to keep my composure, but I really wanted to curse out that fucking police department so fucking bad. You pieces of shit.
Whose vehicle is it? Whose vehicle is it?
One of my drivers. I'm an operations manager for a nationwide logistics company.
Whose vehicle is it? Your company's vehicle?
No, and they're independent contractors, so they drive in their own vehicle.
Shit, that's the reason why. If it was your company's car, you could have been able to go over there and pick it up and drive away from it.
Well, first of all, we still should have been able to pick it up. We've had these situations all the time. They happen often because I've been doing this for 7 years. It should have been a situation where the police should have released them and allowed anybody to just the tow truck company just would have took the specimens out and then released them over to whoever came to the desk. I've had it happen a million times, but unfortunately, the police and the tow truck drivers, they're pieces of shit. They're pieces of shit, and I'm going to help him sue the fuck out of them. I'm going to help him sue. I'm going to help him every step of the fucking way. Okay, I'm done venting. Back to boxing. Thank you for listening.
And he's sober?
Sober. He blew zeros. They took a blood test, so when the blood test come back, I'm going to have him make sure he gets the blood test, the body cam footage, requisition of all the files and everything, and I'm going to get it presented to Lackluster, to my man, because I'm involved with some of the police accountability people. I marched at Albany back in the days, and I'm familiar with them, and I have relationships with some of these people, so I'm going to get them to put this story, broadcast it live, but it's going to take some time because you got to get all your documents and all the information in order before I can present it to them to put it on to the World Wide Web to see the police are arresting people who are fucking sober.
Well, I'm sorry to hear, Brim.
Yo, Brim,
I'm sorry for that. It ain't no skin off my back. It's a worrisome for that person.
Yo, hey,
Yeah,
Tone, it could be that those police were like Devin Haney fans. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
but you always extra.
But what's important, I mean, what's sad is that those important medical, things are they're emergency pieces. They're for someone else.
And they're being delayed from testing because that's where they go to the labs to get tested. And now those testing results are going to get delayed. Now the efficacy of the specimens probably won't be in question because some specimens have a certain shelf life. I don't think that's going to be a problem with this, but that's not the point though. They should have released the specimens. But moving on, back to boxing. What y'all was talking about, Bam and Puma, right?
Yeah, one of the gentlemen also was bringing that up. He wanted to know how did that fight look and how it would go, especially with Puma.
I'm picking Bam, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Puma might be a hot dog in this bitch.
But
Puma might be a hot dog.
Why?
Yeah, he's gonna be a dog. He's gonna be a dog for sure. Argentina's come to fight. We know that.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna fold like that. And the thing is, man, I think again, I got Bam winning. Don't get it twisted. But it's not out of the question to say that he can get outpointed though. Even though I don't think it's gonna happen. But Puma ain't no punk, man. Puma ain't gonna be no easy win. Not gonna be an easy win. He gonna have to earn that shit. But again, Bam is that dude. Bam made a believe out of me how he did my man Sonny.
Oh yeah.
And Sonny was my guy. Sonny was the slickest black fighter I ever knew. Yeah, I made him laugh. He's like, I remember on Twitter when I told him, I said, "Yo, you one slick black fighter." He was like, "What?"
I think Ben basically retired him. I know he had a couple fights after that.
He had 2 fights after that, but Bam took his life, took his boxing life out of it.
Took his soul.
He took his boxing soul. He did. He took his boxing life. That's fucked up to say, but you know what though? Rap. I know you having your tea and crumpets or your fucking beans and toast, but I hope this don't happen to Devin because I actually like Devin despite what people think. I say Devin will still have a luxurious career after this loss, but I'm worried for Devin because Devin might get fucked up in this fight. He might get fucked up bad. I'd rather it be quick and painless so he can get up and move on instead of being a long beating.
Hey, and I think Repstar said it last week. He said in this card there are boxers and there are punchers. How many boxers are going to win in this card, and how many punchers are going to win in this card?
Wait,
Who do
Brum,
you
had
guys?
Brian Norman ever fought outside the U.S.?
Yeah, he fought his
Yeah,
last fight was in Japan.
Oh yeah, yeah. He might not be
And,
drained yet. You know,
and
usually
that's why
people be
the Devin
drained.
Haney fans on Twitter was coming at me. Why is he not in Saudi? Look, he's not even professional. Look at Devin, he's already. I'm like, dude, they went to Japan 14 days before the fight. Japan is 6 hours further out in time frame than Saudi Arabia. They went to Saudi Arabia 13 days before the fight. Cut the bullshit. Stop the capping.
Yeah.
And that's why I mean, listen. There's some really great Devin Haney fans like my man Stock Chasers, but there's some Devin Haney fans that's propaganda based and so they eaters, bro.
Nah, right.
Yo, if you get a win in Japan, man, by stoppage, and you're not a Japanese man, that's a major win in my opinion. You're a made man. You're a made man. Shout out to Norman for that. What was his name? Sasaki or Suzuki?
Is Benavidez the boxer or the puncher in his fight?
Both.
He's he's a boxer punch. He's gonna be the boxer puncher in this fight.
You got
Benavidez I think is gonna be the boxer puncher in this fight, and Yard is gonna be the pressure fighter. Because Yard is gonna have to hurt him early. Because if he don't hurt Benavidez early, when you get to that second half of the fight, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's big trouble in Little China for
There you
Yard.
go. Hey, yo, and Yard's got to cut that distance, man. He's got to smother his shots. He's got to
Yeah,
smother,
because
man.
if David get the extension on his punching, it's trouble.
it's
But
trouble.
I just don't think the problem I have though, even though I do think David's going to stop him, but it's going to be more of a fatigue stoppage because I don't know if David got that pop in his fist at 175. You know what I mean? But what's going to help him in this fight is because I don't think Yard got the stamina.
Yard is a very dangerous fighter.
Yeah, he's dangerous in the first 6 rounds.
Benavidez can punch
Just
in
go
the
have a look at the
inside as
Better BF
well.
fight and go have a look at how Better BF had to reset a few times when he realized that Yard can catch you hard.
You know what? You're
Better
right,
BF
but Rap,
realized that Yard is very dangerous. So
hey,
you
but
have to be
Rap, let me ask
smart
you a question.
how
Let me
you
ask you a
break him
question.
down.
Do you think that Yard can turn back the clock and bring that Yard out? Because if he brings that
Well, we
Yard
don't
out,
know,
he
innit?
has
But
a
he's
really
got to
good
dig
chance.
deep
But do you think
because
he can
we
bring it
know
out?
one
Does he?
thing, that you can't keep doing that again and again.
Yo, the good thing that Yard has by punch stats is that he averages 500 punches with hard hitters, with Kovalev and Beterbiev. And guess what? Yard did hurt them. So if he can do that
He
500
did.
punches,
I
yeah,
told you he hurt them. I knew he hurt them.
He hurt them both. But
yeah.
Yes,
the
he
thing that
did.
I'm concerned about though for Yard is that since those fights though, his accuracy has gotten worse. That's what I'm afraid of for Yard is that he'll throw power punches and he might land a couple, but he's going to be inaccurate and he's going to get tired sooner.
Yeah, but like Lyndon Arthur, it's more slippery than those guys. So
You're
it's
right.
right.
That's a true point. That's a very true point.
Benavidez ain't slipping. He's too big ass heavy to be slipping from fucking those punches.
Yo,
He's
Benavidez is big,
straight.
man. He's
He's
straight. Man,
yes, he
he's
is,
huge.
but he's not muscular. He's not muscular like those fighters are at 175. Benavidez, he's a fucking rock. Kovalev,
Yeah.
yes, maybe Kovalev, but Kovalev is he looks more like Kovalev actually better Benavidez, but he's just taller.
Yeah, yo, what gives Benavidez good stability is his legs, man. His legs are freaking massive. Kind of like when Crawford fought Canelo, him legs were like tree trunks. That's really good for stability. So Benavidez is hard as hell, man. I think even Benavidez at cruiser is gonna do good. Just
I
watch.
think he would do better at cruiser because he can add more muscle to his body frame. But at this point, he's still very a slim fighter. I mean, if anything, if his legs are as tough, but remember, he fights with wide legs. I know he can also punch as he's going forward. He is good like that, but I don't think at 175 he's going to have enough power to literally knock Yard out.
I think he'll get
Unless
Yard out in the later rounds because Yard's going to be exhausted. It's going to be more of a fatigue stoppage.
it accumulative, but it's going to be cumulative
Accumulation
punches.
fatigue
That's gonna,
stoppage.
Yeah, I think
yes.
Benavidez gonna just hurt him too much. Especially that jab, man. He's gonna jab him out all night. That accumulative damage for sure.
Yard has to close the distance and get in his chest early.
Yes, 100%. And Yard's got to throw that sneaky right hand. Yo, Yard's got a good right cross, man. He's got a sneaky right cross. That's the one he's got to throw when he's smothering those punches.
You know, also, no, actually, not really. You know what is best for him to do that? He should smother him right, and then when he takes a step back, when Benavidez goes to throw, he should throw when Benavidez throws to catch him with that right in between Benavidez shots.
Damn.
Yes, he got fucking hit by Morel. He stunned him. As soon as he was going for the punch, Morel got there before him and fucking give him a little.
Yeah, he's gonna have. Yeah, if Yard smothers him right, and then when he breaks the smother, when the moment that Benavidez goes to throw, that's when Yard should throw his heavy shot. If he's able to make it happen at those sequences early in the fight, then he has a hell of a fucking chance. But if he doesn't, and it gets deeper in the fight, then he's done for.
Yo, you guys gonna get rap. You guys gonna get rap amped up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen. I'm gonna go back and listen to Rap's questions to Virgil. I was on the same show. I asked Virgil the same questions too, and my biggest thing was the whole thing with Fedor, because I really think that Virgil needs to get on his pops. He needs to get on Rick, and he needs to get on Oscar to force the issue. If you don't fight Boots, you need to be forcing you need to force Fedor to fight you, and they should have did that, because he should have already fought for that title and won it already.
Yeah. Hey, Brim, Tone brought up a good fight, man. Boots versus Madrimov. What do you think about that fight?
It's a good fight, but Boots will win.
Yeah, I mean,
but is he going to win by decision? Is he going to win by decision, just like Crawford did, and Virgil?
I think he will win by decision, because I think Madrimov is crafty enough to not get put down.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good fight.
But if Boots was to fight Madrimov and stop him, the hype train for Boots will be out of this world. But then they'll say Boots stopped him, and neither Bud nor Virgil stopped him.
Yes, that's what we're saying. That he should fight Madrimov so that he can build up his hype train. Yes, if he beats him by decision, hey, he's among them. He's among them. He's got what it takes. But if he fucking knocks his ass out, whoa. Then you gotta go. Then he has the privilege and the opportunity to go after Fedor, because then the marketing would be much, much higher and better.
The only thing that sucks about that, though, in a situation like, let's say, for instance, let's just say that Boots fights Madrimov, and let's say Virgil fights Fedor and gets the title. Boots will be in a position where he has to make a decision. Will he go fight Virgil to go get his title, or will he fight the unified champion between Baru and Xander? I personally think he'll probably go to route for Virgil, but the way that these handlers and the way these promotional companies are moving, I just can't trust them necessarily, because they use the business of boxing to make bad business moves in regards to the overall landscape of the sport. Because truth be told, there's nobody that can tell me that if let's say that they got Charlo and Spence to agree to fight each other, right? That if we had a card where it was Boots versus Virgil and Spence versus Charlo in Austin, Texas, that shit wouldn't do 700,000 pay-per-views and pay all the motherfuckers at least $8 million apiece.
That would fucking be great.
Yo, Tone. Hey, Tone, man. Ortiz versus Zayas. That's a mega fight, man. I would want that at MSG, but I know it makes more sense to do it in Texas or in Vegas. But Zayas versus Ortiz, man, that's a big fan fight, man.
Yeah, Ortiz gave Zayas props too, because when I was talking to him, he said, "I know I'll be talking shit with Xander, but I got to give him props, because he didn't even know that." I told him, I said, "He didn't know that fucking Xander, not only pushed the issue with Fedor, but Fedor tried to put a weight clause on Xander and then dropped his belt."
Man, that's
Exactly.
weird.
Brim. I
That's
was in
very
that
true.
live stream, bro. Virgil, what I was in that live stream earlier. Like, when was it? It was like 11 o'clock, bro.
Yeah,
Virgil wasn't even thinking about Fedora. It was some caller that called up, and he
it was
put.
me.
It was
I'm the
you.
one that asked him about Fendora.
Exactly, and he wasn't even thinking about Fedora. Somebody asked him that, and he started
It
like,
was
"Yo, that's a
me that
good
was asking him
idea,
about Fendora. Why
actually."
didn't your team push for the Fendora fight? And the thing is, he told me about the situation at 147 with Stanley Onis, and he felt a little discouraged behind it because he was supposed to be in line to fight for the title, but it didn't happen. And he said, "I'm not sure why it didn't happen. You know, these sanctioning bodies don't have any control. But what he don't know is." Your people got the ability to force the issue, and the fact that you've been in position to be the mandatory to force the issue that could have been done 6 months ago, and you would be and right now you would be
Exactly,
fighting Fedora.
exactly. This man was trying to find an out, bro, to not fight Boots. I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, he's not.
But he
I
said,
don't
but
see.
he
I don't
said,
believe.
but he
I don't
said,
believe.
but
I
he,
don't believe Virgil's looking for an out to fight Boots. I believe this.
It's
Virgil is
Golden
down to
Boy.
fight anybody. I believe it's his team that is moving a certain way, and he's letting his handlers handle him, and he got to handle them because they're putting him in a position to look bad to the public. When the truth be told,
Hey,
I don't think Virgil's ducking, willing to really going to duck any smoke. I think if they put the fight together, Virgil will be there to fight. It's his team. It's the people that move by. And remember, these guys, these fighters ain't always running their careers and navigating them. It's these people that's putting the money behind them saying, we don't think you should do this fight yet. We need to do this. It's not the fighters that's doing this. It's the promotional companies, it's the managers and the handlers.
yeah,
how you
but
know
also
his
Brim,
team?
they're
How you know
also
his
they're
team
also
didn't say
influenced by
go
it
do an
though.
interview to save
You're right.
face? That could
No, but I'm
listen.
saying Brim is 100% correct. But also the fighters also acknowledge that handling because you know Boots and Virgil, they both want to make mega paydays for that showdown, right? So I say 2027 is fine for me. Let them get a strap. Let
Yeah,
them
but
get
the
the
thing
big
is though,
fights.
but
Bro.
Al, do you
No,
understand what's
bro.
going to
The
happen? I'm
the
gonna tell
fight
you
is
right now.
enough, bro. The
If
fight
they
is
try to
already
do that, they're
built
gonna
up
fuck up the
enough.
business, and one of them are gonna end up losing. Watch, it happens every fucking
Exactly.
time in this era.
Yes.
They need to
If
strike while it's hot. They're trying to make it marinated to the point where it's Spencer Crawford, but the people don't realize, even though Spencer Crawford did well, if that fight had happened 2 years ago, it would 2 or 3 years before that, it would have did 600K, and then they would have been able to get a rematch. The rematch would have did over 1 million.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
would have
but Brim,
made more money.
Hey, what's
yes.
better, focusing on the O or focusing on unification or a strap?
But that's what the
You,
promotion people are doing. They're focusing on the O. They're not focusing on what the people want.
But it ain't, but the thing is though, the reason why they ain't focused on what people want in a situation like this is because outside of Ryan Garcia, who else does Golden Boy have that they can consider a star or they can become a star in the next year or two?
Zurdo,
Rocha.
Zurdo,
Who?
man.
Rocha.
Zurdo got the big Mexican
Come on, man.
backing.
Don't did you say Rocha? Cut it up, Five.
Nah,
Cut
Zurdo,
it up. You
man.
trolling me. You trolling me, Five. You trolling me, Five. What is this? I almost hung up the
Hey,
live. I almost hung up the
shit.
live after hearing that shit. That shit made me almost leave.
Yo, Zurdo is the only unified champion on Golden Boy.
No, he not. Oscar Collazo is too.
Oh, that's true. But I'm saying he said
Yeah, but
star though. My
they're
bad.
champions,
Star.
right? But again, outside of us, who the fuck is talking about them?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Exactly. So I
That's not
feel like they're
true.
protected. What they're doing is building up hype while protecting their investment to maximize it, but they could be cutting off their nose despite their face trying to do so.
Hmm.
That's a
Low
fact.
key, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. And if this happens, hey, I'll let y'all know. But I am really on the fence by summertime next year to learn the sport, the business of boxing, because I care about the fighters too, but I care about the sport, and I think I might be decent at this shit. So I might give it a shot one day. I might be trash and say fuck it, I can't do this shit, but I'm going to be taking classes for this shit. I think I'm going to learn the
Yo,
business.
hey, Brim. Hey,
But
Go
Brim.
for
also,
it.
ain't Fedora ain't fighting until like maybe spring. He's
Huh?
gonna wait all the way until spring to fight to
Hey,
try to make a fight with Fedora.
But see, the thing is, you don't have no fucking idea what's going on with him. Remember, he had the injury and he's supposed to reschedule the Thurman fight. But we ain't heard nothing
Exactly.
about the Thurman fight being rescheduled on anybody's fucking card. So Fedora might be completely fucking free.
Hey, Brim, who's a bigger star for the public, man? Benavidez or Ortiz or even Boots? Benavidez, right?
Uh, it
No,
depends on who
nobody
you
really
ask.
know
It depends on what
Benavidez like that.
demographic you ask. It depends on what.
Yeah.
As of right now, I would say it's Benavidez, but Boots is closing that gap, and then
Well,
Virgil is closing the gap on Boots
yeah, but hey, Brim, this is
in
my
regards to
point. Yeah,
regards to
but check it out.
popularity wise.
Hey, Benavidez wants Surdo Ramirez, man. Unified champ at Cruiser. Surdo already got his lost. Like what, a couple years back. So what? So I'm saying even if Boots versus Ortiz happens later on, it's okay. Let them fight for a belt. So what if either one of them loses?
No,
I don't
bro,
care about
but
undefeated
that's
versus
gonna be
undefeated.
too long, bro. You gotta understand that there's no options, and he don't want to fight Mirza Aliyev, bro.
Listen, fucking Al Heyman still got his grip on that fucking WC belt. He ain't
Hey,
letting nobody fight his men. He's got a grip on fucking Fundora, and he's got a grip on what's the other one? The Aztec fighter over there.
He
Ain't
don't have
letting
the.
nobody.
Barrios.
Yeah, but
He
that's
don't have.
147 though. We're talking 154 action though.
No, I understand that, but look, you got Fundora who's at 154. Everybody wants to fight him to get that fucking belt, but he's playing injury prone the whole time. Crawford, oh I got a busted fucking nose. It's always bleeding. Okay, Virgil,
No,
let
he
me.
called. Fedora. Hold on. Fedora actually called it. He accidentally called his management cat in the interview. I forgot what the female but he basically said, "Oh, it wasn't really that. It wasn't really that. It wasn't really that." So
Exactly.
he basically put his team on Front Street for capping. But the thing is, what you're saying only further demonstrates why the fuck has not Oscar De La Hoya, Rick Merrigan, and Oscar's and Virgil's pops forced the fucking Mando to fucking Fedora, because that could have already happened already. They could have been forced that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
because they're
Brim.
trying. They're not doing it because they're trying to fucking make sure that Turkey doesn't get all the glory of getting all these big fights happening. So they're trying to fucking keep this marinating for as long as they can to keep Voltron getting built, so they can have
Hey,
something against
Hold up,
hey,
hold up.
fucking.
Brim. Hey, what
There's
was that weight
an
stipulation?
underlying problem with what you're saying though, because we're dealing with Golden Boy and PBC directly, right? This has shit to do with Turkey in the sense of Golden Boy forcing the issue to make the fight for them two to fight each other. That has shit to do with Turkey on surface level. It only will involve Turkey when you get to the dollar bill
But
sign.
they're
But when we're talking about just making the fight in regards to regular rules and regulations with the WBA or WBC and such and so forth, there's Turkey has no bearing on Oscar and Golden Boy forcing the fight for the championship versus Fedora. They didn't do that. That has shit to do
Turkey.
with Turkey.
It's too much of a big risk. Too much of a big
Turkey is
risk.
getting all the big fights to happen. Not Golden Boy or fucking Al Heyman. Not they're marinating those big fights so that they can get as much more money on their promotion side instead of the fighters getting them. Turkey pays the fighters to fight,
Hey,
not his
Tone.
promotion.
Yeah,
Hey,
but the promotions
Brim
get they
mentioned
cut regardless.
Fundora's weight stipulation with the Ortiz. Can you explain that? Like, what was the weight stipulation? Fundora and Ortiz? I
It
mean, sorry,
wasn't
Fundora and
Ortiz, it was
Zayas.
Xander.
My bad, Zayas.
Xander.
Tried to put Xander on the weight clause where he only could gain. They basically tried to IBF him.
Oh, okay, morning
Who
Wayne.
who
Like a
who tried to do
Ben and
that?
Eubank. Like Ben and Eubank, right?
Yeah,
Who
but
tried
they
to
I
do
don't know
didn't
if
that?
it's
know
the
that.
I don't know if
Damn,
it's the exact same
Golden
wheelhouse,
Boy
but
really
yes,
making
it's in those
themselves look
terms.
bad, bro.
Hey, Brim, who tried to do that?
Fedora
Fundora.
tried to do that to Xander. That's why Xander got the belt. That's
Oh,
why Fedora
hell
dropped the
no.
belt.
Golden Boy is really
Hell no.
bullshit, bro.
That sound like some Samsung shit.
But that ain't
Golden
Yeah,
even
Boy is
go. That's
bullshit.
that's
Samson.
He
That
not
on
ain't
Golden
some
Golden
Boy.
Boy.
nut
That's
shit.
That's
Samson.
Samson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Samsung with that
Yep.
stupid shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
That sounds like
that's
fucking
bad.
hell.
Bro, I don't want to hear nothing about
Al
Boots
Heyman don't
ducking
run
this man
PBC, bro.
anymore.
It's Louis D. Cuba, bro. Al Heyman been out the way for a minute. You can't keep blaming him for shit that's going on within his
Someone said
company.
that sounds like Al. Yeah, anyways, man, that was pretty soft, man, to do that against Zayas. That makes no sense, man. Like, what, is Zayas super huge? Come on. You know what I'm saying? I think Zayas is bigger than Boots, right?
I think he is. I
Damn.
think Zion is bigger than Boots.
Yeah, I got
I
to root
think
for
he's six.
Zayas though, man.
I think
I got to
Zion's
root for
like
the
what,
Boricuas,
six
man.
one, 6'1".
Dang. Okay, 6'1". He's probably rehydrating what, like 175, 172 on fight night.
Let
Hell's
me
yeah.
double check. Let me double check.
Damn. Yo, we need another Boricua star, man. So I got to root for Zayas also.
Yeah, I've watched him.
Since
I
Cotto,
watched him fight. I watched him fight over there at MSG, man. He's fucking. He's got all the hype behind him. And he's a great boxer, but low key, I wish he knew how to fucking put some ass to that punch so he can knock somebody out though.
Nah, but I think due to the backlash, the Golden Boy and Virgil seen the backlash. I think they changed their mind, and also because they zone blocked the Errol Spence fight, so he can't even get Errol Spence. I think he just tried to save face in that interview, bro. I think, yeah, it was basically a save face interview.
what are you
Basically,
talking
looked
about?
like,
Ortiz?
Something else
yeah.
we need to think about though. Boost is the mandatory for the fucking Xander and the Bash winner, cause it ain't no WB interim champion. So Boost can get the winner of that.
Or he could get the Mercer Leah fight, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He could go hop right
If
into,
we
and
talking
then
about
now he
options,
will
it sounded
have
like he got a
leverage
lot.
over this whole negotiation. He could fight anybody. If he beat Mercer Leah, he could fight anybody. He don't need to
Yeah.
fight, but what he need to fight Virgil for if he beat the boogeyman of 154 anymore?
He,
Damn.
if he
Yo,
do
man,
that,
styles
you
make
already
fights,
know.
man. Badger Muff is dangerous for Boots too, in my opinion. Even if it goes to the cards.
I mean, yeah, he could fight bro. Jerron Boots Ennis is the one that can sell out every. Is the one that sell out his stadiums, bro. Virgil don't sell out, bro.
I think that's the fight that happened, bro. For real. Magimoff against Boots. I think fucking Eddie should do that fight to prove a point. He can sell that shit. He can show them like, you know what? You don't want to
Majima need
fight
to
us?
tune up. You can't come off a torn ACL and get in there with Boost, but he gonna get knocked out like Gamboa.
But that's
Mm.
I'm saying that after he beat Merzaliev though, he could fight Merzaliev, get a bout, and really hold Virgil up because nobody's gonna fight Virgil for. I don't even think Virgil is even gonna go for a belt, bro. He don't care about the belts, or Golden Boy care about the belts right now.
That's a fact. See, that's what we saying. It's like, bro, if
Yo, I
both
gotta
of
give a
these,
shout out. Yo, Ring 5 should be Boots Madrimov in Riyadh. Just watch, man.
Actually,
Boots
Xander
Madrimov,
Xander
that's coming.
Xander is 5'10".
He's gotta be a little taller than that,
Listen,
man.
if I was Virgil,
That
I would
box
try to
wrecks
press.
off.
I would try to press his team for this fight. This is the best opportunity for him. This is all he got for her right now. He don't know
For
where
who?
he's going to get the Fedor. He said that he want to fight. If he have a chance to fight Fedor, well, you're not even positioned to fight Fedor right now. Fedor is an injury. Fedor got an injury, and you don't know when he's going to come back in the ring. And then he got to fight Keith Thurman. Yeah, no. If I was Virgil, this fight will be the only thing I'll be looking for right now. And it looked like that's what he's doing too, because he came in his interview saying that he's interested now
Yeah.
in trying to save face and say that this is what he's going to try to make, you know. So if
something
I
else
was him,
nobody
I'll
talking
be
about
pressing
though.
his team heavy on this fight.
How would y'all see
Nope.
like a Pitbull Matias fight like playing out?
I thought about that.
Pitbull.
I've thought about a fight like that actually.
Who? Pitbull and Matias? The
Yeah.
Boricua?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't he? He's got the Roach fight though first, right?
Yup.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
think
wait for that one first, like before
I
even
think Cruz is gonna knock out Roach.
Roach.
He's gonna
Yeah,
knock him out.
I got a feeling too. I think so too.
That guy
It's a
punches hard,
possibility.
dude. He punches hard, bro.
Yeah, he puts all his weight in them shots, man. He's a true
Yo,
banger.
he fucking.
Eh,
Yo, let's be honest. You like watching his fights, right?
I think everybody does. Yeah, man. Once upon a time, he was like the mini Mike.
Yo,
It's like
I
the
love watching his fights, man. He puts all of his weight on that freaking punch.
yeah.
All of
He's
it.
got that semi. He's got that semi peekaboo. You know, he's a fun fighter to watch for sure. But this is 140, right? Roach versus Pitbull is 140.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yo, he starched up. What's his name? Romero, like bad, man.
He's gonna
Yeah,
crack that. He's gonna crack that freaking helmet, bro. Roach is gonna be like, Jesus, dude, what the fuck? Stop it! They're gonna
mm.
throw, they're gonna throw in the towel for Roach. Watch.
That's a good fight. I'm
That
not
is
gonna
a
pick a
really
winner
good
though.
fight. You're not gonna pick a winner.
Nah, because it can go either way.
You think Roach is gonna be able to freaking uh 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 uh, uh pivot his way out of those damn hooks?
Nah, I think Roach can go toe to toe and just use his shell.
You know what? That's a good illustration. I think if he does that, I think Pitbull will still get points doing that. So yeah, I could see Roach doing some defensive moves, taking them power shots, but it's gonna make Pitbull look better in those rounds. So if anything, probably split decision for
But
Pitbull.
then
But I still got Pitbull knocking him out, man.
Venezuela go toe to
Mm.
toe with Pitbull. But he's
I don't know about toe to toe. I thought Venezuela
Venezuela
was
was
boxing on from the
ducking.
outside.
Venezuela was able to find holes through Pitbull
But he had
while
that
having some
distance.
good
Yeah,
defense
but yeah, he had
in the
distance. He
inside,
he
bro.
backpedal. He was backpedaling, jabbing, 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 jab, backpedal, backpedal. I mean, fucking Cruz was just chasing him, but he was getting punched, by, getting jabbed while he's getting, being hunted.
Oh
I
yeah,
think if Giovanni Cabrera could take Pitbull shots, I think Roach can. And Thomas Matisse, he really should have beat Pitbull too, but they gave it to Pitbull if we be honest.
Yeah, Cabrera. Yeah, I think he lost his last fight. No, he won his last fight, right? Cabrera.
Mm.
Yeah, he got stopped by Zepeda though in the first round.
wait. So Venezuela wasn't pressing the action when he was fighting against Pitbull. He was just on his pedal. He was just on his bike.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
for the
fighting
most
from the
part.
outside.
Okay.
It was a good performance from Venezuela for sure.
No,
But
I
but the
think no,
point is
I
the
think
point
if
is Roach
Venezuela
Roach don't
was
fight like that.
successful with it, if Venezuela was able to become successful with fighting against Pitbull, is that Roach got a chance. Roach got a tighter defense. He definitely got way better movement.
He's got the high guard. I think Cruz is gonna fucking tackle him. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down. I mean, I don't know. I think he's gonna be on that fucking high guard and on the ropes.
Yeah, to
That's
be
what.
honest, I think Roach gonna make it look easy though, cause like I seen Lamar Roach playing hands with Jaleel Hackett. Like if you watch Lamar Roach like camp videos, like when he fought that Peter dude on Pro Box, he was putting hands on Hackett and sparring. And Jaleel Hackett fight like a Mexican. He can do that to a 150 for a fighter. He can definitely do that to Pitbull.
Oh yeah.
I think Pitbull's gonna just fucking eat his punches and keep going through him, head down, and just he don't care if he gets hit. I mean, he fucking fought Tank, and he didn't care he was getting punched.
Yeah.
He just
What's
kept
that dude
coming.
name that Pitbull fought for the intern belt the first time?
At 135 or 140.
Nah, 140. It was supposed to be a rematch, but the dude couldn't make the weight.
Yo, how y'all feel about Shock Foster against Fulton?
Full on about I got full on about UD.
You got Fulton. Yo,
Yeah,
people was
I ain't
saying
that
that he
impressed
looked
with
like
Shock.
Shamar, bro. He need to get some braces after this fight, bro. He got
Shock,
chalked up, bro. He gotta go get some braces, bro.
He
Should
gotta
be no
stop sucking
reason
his
why
thumb.
his
He got. It should be no reason why he walking around
He
to this
walks like
fight.
that because he sucks his thumb.
He
Well, he need
definitely
to
look
get
like
some
Shamar though.
braces.
As you just said that shit.
Yeah, and he better cut his fucking hair because last time he fought, that
Bro,
shit
if
kept
you seen the
that
comment
shit
section, they
that,
was saying,
that shit was knocked him out.
bro, they was saying Fulton versus Baby Shamar, bro. I was like, damn. Everybody was calling him Shamar in the comment section, bro.
Yeah,
They
he
don't
needs to
even
cut
call.
that. I think he's got a chance to beat Fulton. Actually, he's got a. I think he's
No,
got
he
a.
definitely got a chance, bro. He's pretty explosive.
Yeah, and he's clean. He's a clean fighter.
But
Hey,
his
And
last
originally,
fight was his last fight when he had that rematch. Wasn't
with
his last fight?
Katsukawa or
Sensacio.
Conceição, yeah.
Yeah, his last fight, he definitely looked like he lost that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no, he beat that dude twice,
No, he
bro.
beat him. He beat him, but he looked like he lost that. He didn't look as fresh when he did when he beat him the first time.
Shock remind me of like Arnold Barbosa. Like they win fights, but like they don't look like they don't like they win, but it's like every fight they win is like kind of close. It's
It's
closer than
like
it
a
should
war.
be.
It's like a back and forth war.
Yeah,
hey,
back and forth for no reason.
originally, it wasn't Matias versus Dalton Smith that was supposed to be on the Benavides card, right? Why did it get moved?
I don't know.
It got
Oh,
moved like till next
oh,
year.
because someone they bid for the fight and Matthias I believe Matthias promoter won that the bid.
Ah, okay. And then
What
he got
happened
to
to
fight
Better Be?
Puello,
Wasn't he
right?
on the card too?
He better be it was on the card, but his opponent got injured, so he just basically waited. He's gonna be there to see who wins Benavides against the other one, the other guy there.
Yard, yeah, yard.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yo, better be like easy word.
yeah, easy. No, 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 no. Use your famous line. Easy money, easy
Oh
money.
yeah, AC money.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, shout out to Crawford lately, man. He's been doing like a lot of GQ poses. I'm like, damn.
Hey,
He's
sorry to
got that
interrupt, but
Canelo fever.
correction. Sorry to interrupt, but correction. But Turbiev pulled out of the fight, not his opponent. His opponent made the post on Facebook stating that my fight has been canceled, and I think it's because Turbiev, truth be told, Russia's about to pay the dough for Turbiev and Bivol, most likely. But the only reason why I'm not certain is because Bivol's coming off surgery. I think he would have a tune-up first. So
Bro, I think Baturi be cycling, bro.
I mean, that's what a lot of people be saying. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna speak on what I don't know.
It's kind of
That's a.
every big fight, bro, is pulling out, and then the next fight you don't see the injury he was talking about. He just relentless, like bro, something sketchy, bro.
I thought it was his opponent got injured and he pulled out the fight.
Sketchy
Hmm.
business.
Nope,
No,
that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be on his card. He was actually the first fight.
Actually, initially he was going. Remember who he would who when they first was talking about it. They was going to
Najee
be
Lopez.
initially fighting. It wasn't Najee Lopez, was it? It was damn, I forgot
Yeah,
who.
Najee Lopez from Pro Box.
Because Najee and B Junior came up together.
Word.
Najee and B used to be the same size, but Najee had a growth spurt, so they sparred together. That's why I'd be like, when they was getting hype about Devin Haney sparring big guys, I'm like, yo, B Norman been sparring big guys for a while. Najee Lopez is a light heavyweight, and he's about to be a contender.
Brian Norman trainer Coach Mufasa Jim?
Huh?
Do Norman trainer Mufasa Jim?
He did. No, he had Granite City.
Oh yeah, okay then, okay then. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think Najee's pops used to is the one who started that gym.
Yeah, because I remember seeing Najee in there before. That
Oh
was
yeah, I
dope.
met Najee. I met Najee. What day was that? It was on a Friday. I met Najee. I met Najee on the 25th. I think I met him last month.
Yeah, he cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he chill. He chill. B funny though. B be messing with me with his little big head ass. That's my dude though. Be funny on the low. Be a funny dude, man. He is. Then people coming at me because when I pulled up on his interview with Najee for the cigar talk, we got a little inside joke because he was messing with me going bald and being bald, and I said I need to keep my hair shaved. He gonna make me take my hoodie or take your hoodie. I'm like, come on, man, don't do me like that, man. And he gets me back being light
I
skinned and
watched
shit.
that. I watched that interview. He said, look at that little beady head."
Yeah, he'll been messing with me with a little light skinned ass. Cause I was busting his chops at the gym. I'm like, man, I saw a picture of your grandpa. I said, you look just like your grandpa. He said, nah, it's because I'm light skinned. I said, you acting light skinned right now, motherfucker. Your dad just told you you look like your grandpa. You gonna get on me just cause I said because y'all light skinned it. Nah, see you acting light skinned, bro. Chill.
Can I ask you a question, Brim? Can
Shoot.
I just now you obviously you share time with them. Now let's be real, man. This shit about Mr. Senior, does he really take the time to study the fights and
What do you think? I'm gonna ask you, what do you think?
I mean I think he does. I think he does, but I don't think these guys are giving him the credit for being a boxer and wanting his son to become greater greater champion in their family and a better boxer than his father was. I don't think no one's giving him any chance of his father becoming a great coach and a studier of boxing.
You know what's
I
kind of
don't think
interesting that you actually say all that because the truth be told, he studied. He when I say he done studied Devin Haney, I mean he has studied the fuck out of Devin Haney, and I'm sure Haney did the same thing for him. But there was details, because I do watch film study, and I've learned and grown over the years. There's still so much for me to know, even though I did a little bit of amateur boxing when I was young, but I don't know shit, right? But as I'm learning and continue to grow, bro, he brought out something I wouldn't have never would have seen that. He just studied the fuck out of him. But the reason why he's not getting might not get that credit right now is because he's brash. He's everywhere. Some people are annoyed to see in his face, which is it is what it come with the territory. It won't happen until you reach the mountaintop of the accomplishment. So when Norman beats Haney, he'll start getting that type of credit. He'll start getting that type of accolades and acknowledgement. But as of right now, it's going to be more topical. You know, it's going to be more topical because just like Devin Haney said, he called him a bum. He said he ain't fighting nobody. Right? There's a lot of people that feel that way, even though Brian Norman went into somebody else's backyard with 16,000 people against him, being put in the position to be the loser, come out the winner. And people saying the lights are going to be too bright for him, bro. They're fighting in front of 6,000 people in Saudi,
and
bro.
he showed class.
You
He
know Devin
showed
Haney just be talking.
class. I just hope that when Brian Norman wins, and if he does, and continues to do great, and he continue to become exactly what he dreams to be, I hope and pray that he stays in Atlanta and doesn't move anywhere, just like Crawford. Stay in your
I don't think
hometown.
I'm gonna tell you right now, based on his mental makeup, and again, I can't speak for another man, but based on his mental makeup, I wouldn't be surprised if he did that exact same thing. If he didn't stay in Atlanta like Crawford did, he might, if he gets to a certain pinnacle, yeah, he might go to Colorado, go to the mountains to get that extra wind and lungs. But for the most part, I would expect him to, put on for the city.
That'd be great, man.
Hey,
That is
Atlanta
great.
kind of got a curse on it though. You know they start celebrating before they actually win.
What are you
Like the
talking about?
state in general, like the state of Georgia. Like like losing to the Patriots and shit in the Super Bowl. They were celebrating and shit, turning up just to get their ass kicked. What was that one? It was another fighter from Atlanta. I forgot his name, but he was doing all that celebrating and shit. And he lost on the big stage. Seen him since.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only
G-Von, stop being a troll, man. Stop being a troll, G-Von, because Two-Tone had my face as his profile pic. And the reason why he did that, because I called him Four-Tone, because I saw him, I was on Marco shit. And I noticed that he posted him in the gym, right? But he wasn't sweating doing shit. And then I saw him live at the Border Rolls. I'm like, hold up, you look a lot bigger than that fucking photo. Are you going to the gym just taking pics right now? I'm gonna call you 4-tone. You ain't 2 no more. You twice the size, motherfucker. So he busting my chops back and making his profile pic when he on panels with my face. And so that's what G-Von talking about. G-Von, you goofy as hell. He
G-Von, get your
cooking me.
ass in here,
No,
G-Von. Get
G-Von,
your
I'm
ass
not
in
from
here,
Atlanta.
G-Von.
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I live in Connecticut. So, G-Von, if you want to throw some more jokes, I'm going to give you the ammunition for your enjoyment because I want you to live longer and smile and laugh, and I can take it. So, you got it, son. Pause.
Hey, nah, you ain't lying though. That two-tone nigga is big as hell, bigger than what it's showing the pictures though. I ain't gonna
Man, I
lie.
fuck with Two-Tone.
I
That's
ain't
my
lie.
dog right there. Even though he a propaganda motherfucker, boy. But you know what? It's no
He
different than
knows
any
how
other
to
sport.
he knows how to angle those camera pictures. I'll tell you that.
What,
He
he
learned. He
fat?
know
What you say? He fat or he husky?
both.
I'll be back in a second.
We both like me, bro. We big as hell, bro.
Oh, he fat as shit.
No, he ain't fat like that. He big.
Oh, he ain't fat.
Yeah.
He just husky. Oh,
He's
okay.
he's like 6'9", bro. 6'9", 330 pounds.
Oh, two-tone is tall.
Hell yeah.
I thought he was a little chubby.
No,
Oh, so he.
he look like a Perkins. You know, remember Perkins?
Oh
The
yeah.
OKC Perkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was. I thought he was like at least.
Yeah, he's taller than Ness.
Oh shit. I didn't
Hell
even
yeah,
know
that's
that.
like what, 6'5"?
Yeah.
Damn. These some big motherfuckers.
Shit, don't worry about it. We can still take him. Just fucking hit him in the kneecap. That's it.
Wait, so how tall is two tone?
He's like
Like 6'9".
6'5", 6. Yeah, 6'9", 6'10".
Dang, he's
Maybe I
tallish. I didn't even know he was
seven
that tall.
7'5".
Oh shit. I
Yeah,
didn't know he was that
he played for
tall.
the Globetrotters back in the day.
Nah,
You
two-tone
know,
definitely cool as hell, bro.
you know what's dirty? He's 7'10", and he only dates 5'2" girls. He don't want no
Damn.
other girls taller than that. That's dirty, yo. Why he want every girl to look like a little kid? That's not right, yo. Yeah, he's like
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
he's
know why
eight
he
three,
doing that?
dog. He's 8'3".
bro, he's 5'2". I mean, if she old enough, she old enough, bro. Height don't matter. Unless she 4'11". Now, when you start dating girls that's 4 and shit, now that's when you start pushing it,
Hey, nah, what about a
Yeah,
midget though?
huh?
What if she
there's
like
some
a
little
midget height
cutie
though?
ones, though. There's some cutie
Ain't no
ones,
big.
yo.
Nah, ain't no midget. No, but I'm saying that because there's a lot of girls that's like 5'2" and shit. Like 5'4", 5'2". The average height for a girl is like 5'4", 5'2".
Yeah, he's freaking 8'7", and he dates only 5'1", 5'2" girls.
Nigga trying to show his dominance and shit. Man, that's fucked up though, man.
Wait, so y'all was at the border wars? Y'all was
No,
there?
I wasn't there. I wanted to fight there, but my wife, man, my wife didn't. She couldn't go.
Oh
She said
wow.
she said if it goes to Virginia, are we going?
Where was it at? It was in Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah, 16 hours away from me. But I
Wait,
mean,
you talking about the Jake Paul fight? Or that one was in Atlanta, wasn't it? Which
No,
fight?
No, we
no,
talking
no.
about Border Wars.
Border Wars.
Oh,
You should go, bro.
to Border Wars?
Yeah, you should get in the fight, bro.
I'm not looking to actually get into a fight.
Shit, I'll
No,
do it, but I want to get paid off of it.
I'm not trying to go through a training camp and like actually go trying to fight like people or whatever.
someone your same size, height, weight, and everything.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm also like that would be only something I would do like if it was just right there on the street or like just like I was at a boxing match boxing ring one day and somebody wanted to do it, but like to actually go prepare and try to like train and shit, that's not something I'm interested in.
But I'm interested. That's how you blow off steam.
I got my book and everything too, man. I did
How
all
much
of
is the
it.
book?
$95.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, $95. You got to go get a physical. I did all that shit. I did everything. My wife was like, "Nah, you can't go." I'm like, "Why?" Fucking money, man. Gotta have money to do that shit. You know, get a hotel. You gotta have your you gotta have your gear. All that shit's expensive.
Shit,
But
do they pay y'all for it or like y'all just do it for fun?
do it for fun, man. Bragging rights. Knock somebody out.
Yeah. Shit, I need to be calling in then, trying to get a nut.
Yo, there's a dude. There was a dude in there. His name was fucking what do you call it? Darian. He fought some dude named Hill. Dude never boxed, never did anything in his life. Got all this gear, did everything. He was like 48 years old. Fought this dude. He was getting his ass whooped the first round, and he came out of nowhere, bro. Basically, almost stole the show. And this guy never did anything. He just wanted to have the experience to be in a ring and fight. You know what I mean? And it's just for fun, bro. Like you said, blow off steam. You get you and meet people, meet new people that can, enjoy and like what you do. You know what I mean? And just build a camaraderie, build a freaking community. And I respect what Ness is doing. That's actually a really great thing about it. You know what I mean? But there's some shit that behind the scenes or in the scenes that he likes to start shit, man. He does. He does. He makes you want to become violent and turn around and fucking tell him to shove it after you win. Because he talks
Yeah.
shit, man.
Damn.
I mean, you can watch it. You can look at it. It's Border Wars 17. I mean, you meet most of these YouTuber guys. Danny from Hangout Spot. I mean, I don't know if WRAPSTAR wants me to share it, but I don't know if I could or respect this thing. But yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of these YouTubers are in there. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, look at Showbiz. This guy's freaking training now. He wants to, look thin and all that.
But
He might,
Showbiz has
think.
a, but it almost makes sense for Showbiz. Showbiz, his content is boxing. Like that's his whole content. Like for all I know, Showbiz don't really talk about anything else but fighting.
No, he talks about other shit too. I mean, some of his end of his videos, he asked, some of his, community people if they got something to share or talk about. He'll talk about relationships or things like that.
His content is mostly boxing or whatever.
Yeah,
That's like at the end of his show. Like that's like saying like when you watch Jerry Springer the kid, the thing you took away from it was the damn last final thought that he gave at the very end after all the violence and all the shit happened or whatever.
No, I agree. I mean, most of his content is about boxing. I mean, but what I like about Ness' show is that you get the opportunity to call in, just like this. WRAPSTAR allows you to call in and share your individual thought and have some type of uh, 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 you know, a conflict with another person. I mean, which is I think is great. I mean, who's laughing, yo? Are you laughing because somebody say something on the comments? Because I can't see it. Because I know G Von. I mean, G Von is he's an old TBV veteran, and you know he has some battles with Ness. But again, depending on what boxing um show, YouTube show you want to go on to, I really like this show because it helps you become. Rapstar is allowing you to express yourself and become a better person to express yourself, especially about something that you're getting to enjoy. I mean, I never was a boxing guy. I was mostly a football guy. But let me tell you,
Same.
I'm getting into this boxing because it's all about fucking getting hit and not getting hit, and who can hit harder. In football, shit, man, all that shit's going away. Can't even hit nobody no more. You'll get in
I don't
trouble.
know. Jerry Ram would tell you differently. Like not last week's game, but like most of the season, Jerry Ram would tell you differently.
Yeah, but you're getting fined.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
but to
getting
be
fined.
fair, every sport's gotten less more wussy since like the 80s and 90s. Like
Not boxing.
if you watch basketball in the 90s and the 80s, and then you watch it now, you're like, wait, Steph Curry is playing a whole different game than Jordan and them were playing.
Oh yeah, I hear you that, but not boxing. Look what fucking Brian Norman did.
I don't know. I think maybe not in boxing because that's already a contact sport, but I just think it almost happened in every sport.
No, look at what Tim Zoo and fucking Fundora did. That was a bloody massacre. Look at fucking when Katie
Yeah,
Taylor
I
and
think that's due to those two lack of skills. I'm not impressed with either one of them.
No, I don't
lack
do
of
that.
skills.
I'm not impressed with Tim Zoo, and I'm not that impressed with Fundora. I get that they can both beat me, but I'm not that impressed by him. Maybe it takes too much for me to be impressed.
That's why you got to get in the fucking ring, dude.
I get that they can both beat me, but I don't care that they can beat a novice that has never fought. Like a
You
real
think
fight
Tim
or
Zoo and
whatever.
fucking Fundora are novice?
No, I don't care that they in my example they can beat me who's a novice. They're professional fighters, but they're not like I don't think much of Tim Zoo, and I didn't think much of Fondora when I watched them. When I watched those two fight, I just don't think much of them.
Who's your favorite fighter? Or who's your fighter that you like
Currently or like all time?
currently and all time?
All time is people like Tyson and Roy Jones. Currently, it's like
You pick two different types of fighters. You picked a skilled fighter and you pick a brawler who fucking smashes
Mike
heads.
Tyson. First of all, if you've never watched Mike Tyson, because I'm assuming you're saying Roy Jones was a skilled fighter. Mike Tyson was way more skilled than you think, especially for the fighting style he did.
Until he
Yeah, because
fought
he ended
somebody
up
who
playing
had more
fire
skill
at
than
the
No,
him.
no, no,
dog
no.
house
He
when
was
they
skilled for his entire career. By the time he fought the people you're thinking of, he had just he had stopped training and stopped really like caring about it that much or whatever. But his boxing skills never really fell off. His commitment and his shit fell off.
Go ahead, G. You want to say something?
Hey, yo, guys, I just want to say, yo, thanks for keeping the live going. Where boxing talk for everyone around the world, where everybody's got an opinion over here. So, yo, I got to shut this one down, guys, because the press conference is coming in a couple of hours. I'm going to go live again, all right?
All right.
And,
All right.
Salute, Rapstar, man.
and let me
Appreciate
tell
it,
you,
man.
listen to this. Wait, before you go. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to be previewing another video. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to go live, but it's not me. It's just going to be a video of a preview of what's coming. All right?
You're doing a premiere.
Yeah, something like that, bro. So I'll be going live in a bit, but I won't be live. It'll be like a premiere. All right?
Salute.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
All right.
All right. We'll be
All
back in
right.
about a few minutes. Peace.